Uh-huh. Damn. Anyway, hey, dude, tell the recording what your dream was about. And the live stream. I, yeah, I'll bet you fucking didn't. I also don't particularly like when centipedes crawl out of my holes. Why did I say that? We're off to the races. Which I suppose is better than being off to the racists. Alright. I have the game open. Jingle, 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 jingle. Oh, what were your previous plans? Yeah, so now I will be the chatty Cathy. Yeah, alright. Last time, we went through pretty much the entire Honest Hearts DLC. Obviously I didn't do... It's a short one, unlike Dead Money, which... Also, unlike Dead Money, I wouldn't have minded if Honest Hearts was a little longer. But also, that's kind of my fault. I didn't do all the side quests in Honest Hearts. Um... I got the armor and that fucking bear claw. Embrace of She. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Man, I've got unfinished business with those motherfucking tin cans down at the Brotherhood of Steel. Man, look at that LOD texture over there. Whoa. Man, so... Man, I don't know why. Actually, I know exactly why. So, when you said Embrace of She, I know that that's named after Ghost of She, but that really made me think, man, I gotta stream Golden Light sometime. It's definitely, it is one of the video games of all time. It's not that yellow. I'm doing epic parkour. Sorry, my fucking Billy Goat ancestry kicked in when I was just trailing off. So if anybody is watching, if anybody is watching and doesn't know what Golden Light is a first-person horror dungeon crawler. Yeah, it's a genre... this one? Oh. Yeah, let's... Why don't we take a look inside? God damn it. Ari says that all the time, and so now I think it all the time. Oh, they're taking a swim, and they're like, who's interrupting our bath? Get out. Hey, Boldman. But yeah, Golden Light is a game I really want to stream. I don't fuck with horror most of the time. And I know how this is gonna sound. Oh, god damn it, my controller disconnected. Hold on. Ow! I don't know. I must have grabbed the wrong one. This is the one that I wasn't charging. Oh. But yeah, Golden Light is a really interesting game because it's like, it's a type of horror that I feel like I don't see very often, which is surrealist horror. Oh, I gotta... It's a very bizarre game. I suppose, I've never played Amnesia. I would imagine it is less strange than Golden Light. Alright. Yeah, we got a blazer. We got a... I don't smoke. Ow! Wow, what did that do? Like 3 damage to me? I smoke weed every day. Smoke weed every day. No, doesn't work. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, unfortunate. That's a problem we haven't had in long enough that I forgot it could even be a problem. Yeah, let me... Alright, say something, Toad?
Hello.
Alright. Streamlabs is picking you up now. Sorry about that, Bulbin. Also, sorry
Awesome.
about that, Toad. Either way, that's my fuck up.
I said, been missing the Mr. Funny. I said that I was feeling a little under the weather today. We're just playing some Fallout New Vegas.
Yeah.
I didn't really say anything all that important before Squid
You
fixed
pointed
that
out that it was
issue, so-
420.
Yeah. Oh, watch out for those guys. They kill you hard.
Are you talking about the ones I fucking myrtleized?
No, there's another one.
Oh.
Woo!
I got spurs that jingle, 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 jingle. As I go so merrily along. Oh, ain't you glad you're single?
So, the Fallout TV show. I finished watching the first season last night, and man, it is in fact a show. I like it quite a bit. I'm not going to spoil anything, obviously.
I haven't seen
Crazy
any of it.
ending. There's like, it's good. There's like a few moments where like some of the dialogue is a little.
Oh yeah, I couldn't believe it when Dagoth Ur came in and showed up at the very end, and was like, "I'm looking to assemble a team."
It's like the Dragonborn war turn in Fallout 5.
The dragon.
I've been hard addicted to Lethal Company. Oh yeah, funny you should say that. We might do a stream of that here shortly.
Yeah,
Squid.
it's definitely good. It'll probably be at least one come down stream after we finish
Come
New
down?
Vegas. Yeah,
It's a good filler stream.
You know, like when you're
Lethal Company, Spelunky. There's probably some others. I used to before Squid and I streamed together, I used to put together like collections of free games for them to play on stream as one-offs. And I've been thinking about doing that again with like, I don't know, I have to think about like a theme.
Yeah, and
I've done horror before, I've done like weird licensed games.
Man, this is... God damn it!
I've done rhythm.
Oh yeah, I think
Nice,
the rhythm
I'd like to
game
see
was
that.
the rhythm game was like the most recent one, yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Man, that just reminds me that like, so this is back in 2018. Back when he was around, Tom would put together like bootleg packs. Because Tom had a real talent for finding interesting bootleg games that weren't just repackages of this, that weren't just retextures of the same game over and over.
Yeah.
Which
Remember
that's
when
what,
you played Digimon Ruri?
yeah, Digimon Ruri.
That's a
I think that was
classic.
that one was even. I believe that was one you brought to my attention.
It was. That was after Oni Plays did it, and I was like, "There's no way this is real." And
And
they
then it
stopped like
is.
not too long after the beginning of the game, but like there isn't much else after the beginning of the game that's worth
No, I
seeing.
mean that's the thing about those bootleg games is that there isn't a ton to them past the initial like. Are you seeing past the initial? Are you seeing this shit? There's not much to them.
Anyway, what's up? That's
What's
what
up with
Bulman said.
me?
That's what Bulman says. Yeah.
Oh, you know, I've been taking it easy. I'm always taking it easy because I'm lazy. But also, you know, you want to know something? Turtles don't do a whole lot, and they live to be like 100. They live to be like 200. So like maybe there's something to this whole being lazy thing.
I've got 70 hours in Lethal Company in about 1 to 2 weeks.
Goodness.
Um,
I
if you were reading the terminals around here, you'd figure out there's lore.
wow. Hold on.
Do you
Let me
want a
go.
synopsis of the lore?
Yeah, give me a synopsis.
Basically, this is Mr. House's old company.
Really?
Yeah, that's what H and H stands for. Is House and House, I think.
HR email
Not sure. Let's look it up.
from
Look it up.
Cindy Lou Krebs to
Let
all
me start using
personnel.
that excuse about turtles. H
Effective.
ampersand H tool.
Effective immediately. The following company policies are in place. 1. All cameras are forbidden in office areas and on the factory floor. No more than 3 employees are permitted in the break rooms at any time. In accordance with the wishes of management, all bathrooms have been sealed off and walled over. Employees are requested to attend all waste disposal needs before or after work hours. Damn, I didn't realize House worked for Amazon.
So yeah, it was Robert House and Anthony House. Robert being, of course, Mister, and Anthony House being his half brother.
Oh,
And
interesting.
I guess like Robert House was cheated out of his inheritance, and now he's like bitter about it.
Was the walling over the bathrooms his idea?
Probably, yeah.
Damn. I don't know if I trust
Mr. House
Vegas.
or Mr. Mansion. Dude, there's like a guy in like Congress or something named Manchin, and it's spelt like man-chin.
Yeah, I'm aware.
I think about that sometimes. What do you think about unmarked quests, Squid?
I find them. It depends on the game. The thing is,
Yeah.
here's the thing. Here's my genuine, honest opinion. So something that I see complained about in regards to Skyrim, because I'm somebody who bitches about Skyrim a lot, is the fact that everything in Skyrim is marked. And I think that, like, I definitely prefer when a game... I don't want to say I prefer when a game tosses you into the deep end and says, good luck, buddy. But I think I prefer a game that tries to organically lead you to quest stuff. I think New Vegas does like a pretty good job of being like, hey, here's something interesting, go check it out, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
And like Skyrim
Skyrim's a lot more hand-holding.
well, there's that, and there's also just so the thing about something that's different about Skyrim is that Skyrim has a world. Skyrim has this like big fantasy world that is genuine, and this is something I don't think this is not a take I see very often anymore. Skyrim is genuinely pretty fun to just run around in. even without doing quests. And
Mm.
but people complain about the quest markers, right? And I totally get that, because something that Skyrim does really suffer from is the fact that that game is not designed to not have those quest markers. You can turn them off, but then, especially if you're in like a dungeon, you will be kind of hosed until you turn them back on, because there's very little in the way of any kind of organic pathfinding.
Yeah, it's from what I've played. I agree with you there.
Contrast that with Morrowind, where there are no quest markers. You just have your character just keeps a journal.
So,
Wait a minute. I think
who was your last companion?
Veronica.
I think she's at the Lucky 38.
I think they're all at the Lucky 38, aren't they?
You should go snatch her up.
That's what I'm here for.
Want a bad joke that isn't funny? I guess
Hit
so.
me. Oh, I got spurs that jingle, 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 as I go.
She's kind of important if you want to get into the Brotherhood of Steel without innate violence.
What if I like violence?
Well, you still can commit violence. What do you call a terrible quest you want to get rid of?
What do you call a terrible quest you want to get rid of?
I'm not sure. It really it's kind of funny how many a pest, get it? It has 3 letters. Alike to quest.
Yeah. Wow. It even rhymes. Man.
You're right, Bob, but that wasn't funny. It was good. I appreciate it nonetheless.
Speaking of jokes, Toad has completely ruined what sense of humor I once had. And I'll tell you what I mean by that. I'll tell you what I mean by that. Because,
You want to go to the presidential suite if you want.
Oh, God, wait, no. I have a fucking...
Well, hello, sugar.
Oh, yeah. You got globes.
How do I turn those in?
Or, maybe you gotta talk to House first.
I've definitely turned in... I think I got money when I grabbed that fucking snow globe. Hey.
Any progress with the boomers? Goodbye.
No, nothing about snow globe.
I had to make sure your expectations were low before you had any.
What the fuck was I about to say? Oh, right. So, I was listening to music earlier. Specifically, the song, Burden in My Hand by Soundgarden came on. A little squid fact. I very much enjoy Soundgarden.
Wow.
Yeah.
Where the fuck is everybody?
Well, there's Veronica. Where's my dog?
I'll grab her and your dog.
Hadio! How about a dog?
Pretty sure Rex is back at Freeside with the king.
God damn it. Well, there's Booney.
Or not, maybe not.
Oh.
Oh, there he is. Speaking of which, I've been playing some Fallout 3. Really odd
Please send
game.
thoughts and
There's
prayers.
so much different between Fallout 3 and New Vegas.
Please send thoughts and prayers.
What's up? Let's go make a call.
Like, for instance, I just now found you can get a companion in New Vegas pretty early on. Like Veronica has nothing stopping you from just recruiting her from level 1 if you can get over there. Why the fuck is she with that? See that?
I in fact did see that.
I enjoy using the Lethal Company jetpack whilst listening to Freebird guitar solo.
But there's a
Won't you fly?
there's a there's a line in Burden in My Hand that goes, so kill your health and kill yourself. And it just makes me think of you every time now. God damn it.
Aw, that's so sweet. What Squid's trying to communicate is that I think sometime a little after LTG became like a meme with the lightning behind him and the "you should kill yourself."
Yeah,
I found that really fucking funny, and
he
I
finds that
used
very
to
funny.
post it all the time, and so that's what Squid means by
Yeah, I'm not telling
I
Toad to
ruined their
kill
sense of
himself.
humor.
I'm not telling Toad to LTG himself. Although-
It's funny. I don't. I'm not gonna apologize. I do think killing yourself is funny.
I don't. I just think, okay, this is about to be really terrible. And I'm going to preface how
You're gonna
terrible
level up
this
soon.
is. What's that?
You're gonna level up soon.
I am going to level up soon. I'm going to
You should
preface
level up
this.
now.
You should level yourself up now!
Level yourself like with a bomb.
I
Anyway.
don't think suicide is funny. And generally speaking, I don't think telling people to kill themselves is funny. However, I think the pure vitriol that LTG had for that one chat member was so over the top and so dramatic that it is funny.
Yeah, no, it's absurdism. That's what it is. I don't actually. If somebody killed themselves, that's not actually funny. You know, it's tragic and awful. But the absurdism in telling somebody you are a summer ant. I'm gonna seal my tracks. You're gonna keep coming back because you smell the
Because you
syrup.
keep on smelling the. Because you keep on smelling the syrup. Somebody, I sent it to
Your
Toad,
life is
but
nothing. You serve no purpose. You should kill yourself. It's fucking funny.
it's literally villain shit.
It is it's
Like
very
somebody,
cartoonishly villain.
yeah, somebody made somebody like.
However,
made
is all you need to say. Look, suicide isn't funny. However,
However, somebody ran that whole speech through like an Omni-Man AI voice, and
Yeah.
it just fit so well.
think, Mark. Think. You
Think!
are a summer ant.
You are a summer ant.
Your life means nothing. You serve zero purpose. Everyone and everything you love will be gone.
What will you have in 500 years? The syrup.
He said it'd be funny if Mark says, "Your mom."
Your mom.
Have you seen that compilation where it's like it cuts every time he says "your mom"?
No, I haven't.
It's fucking amazing. You
We're
are
talking-
summer ant.
We definitely talked a lot about Invincible last stream.
We did.
Probably because it's
media
good and
coming
it's
out.
always on our mind.
It is, yeah.
I want to read the comic, but I'm also lazy.
I think I'm gonna wait till the full show is done and then read the comic.
I always get fucking twisted around in here.
By the way, this guy knew Cave Johnson, but not his speech. The Portal 2 man, yeah. Yeah, we know about Cave Johnson. He's good.
Yeah. Oh, the LOD fucking texture kept tripping me up. I've been on a very minor. I've been on a pretty minor boomer shooter kick.
Wow.
Yeah. Damn, right in his hole. Cause I was thinking about it, and I was like, I think I'm gonna play Doom. What is that noise? What was that noise?
The lemons burn life's house down.
Citrus oil is very flammable.
True.
Man, and in playing Doom, I realized a good handful of things. One, Steam's port of Doom is awful. Which, I don't know whose fault that is. Because, okay, the Steam port of original Doom is literally just opens DOSBox and runs it through that. Right? So it's literally OG Doom, but run through DOSBox. And you might think, well, that doesn't sound so bad, Squid. I guess not, depending on how masochistic you are.
We enjoy context here.
We do. Wait, what do you mean? What were you talking about? Oh, God. Oh, Jesus.
So
Oh,
Pullman
God.
said.
Oh, yeah. Here's the thing. I have a fucking problem with DOSBox.
It blows.
It blows. Probably because, and here's a fucking shocker, MS-DOS blew back when it was around. What am I doing in Hidden Valley? Why am I here?
Because that's where the, a lot of the steel is.
Oh.
I've been playing Fallout 3 a bit.
Bad game.
It's definitely showing its age the most out of
No, it
even
was
the first two RPGs are like
No, it was bad in
nowhere near
2008
that.
too.
Yeah, it did come out in 2008. But like man,
Like Oblivion came out
gunplay is
like
practically unusable.
like here's something. Riddle me fucking this, Batman. Oblivion came out in 2006 and is a much better open world RPG, and it was also made by Bethesda.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it was on the same engine though.
It's definitely not. It's on a version of that engine. Wait, how do I get in? Veronica, can you help me?
Hope you're picking the winning side here.
It might not be at the right door.
See,
There's like 5.
Could have sworn this was the right one. What do you mean there's like
No, no.
5?
I mean, there's like 5.
Shit.
I'd like to stream Fallout 3 sometime soon because like it only makes sense. Squid plays, my favorite, and then I'm gonna play my least favorite.
You're gonna play Squid's least favorite.
Yeah. Me and my friends have done so much gaming together. You already know what. Okay.
Lethal Company?
Yeah. Probably.
Hell yeah. What the fuck was I talking? I was talking about something and I done forgot.
Nobody cares what you're talking about, Squid.
I'll fucking get you.
I wish that like the markings on the bunker doors were like something actually like in distinct from each other,
Yeah.
'Cause they're all just like, oh, bombs.
So
Makes me love you more, man.
I really like. Let me just say, my fellow Americans, and let me just say, I quite like Fallout New Vegas. It's my favorite
fellow
Fallout
Americans.
game.
Let me cook.
My fellow Americans, let me cook. Dude, it'd be really fucking funny if it's the year 2030, or it's the year like 2050, and Neo Obama is running for president. And it raises like a whole question of like, should clones be allowed to run for president? Or like, should clones of previous presidents who served Man, that's the kind of like weirdo political shit I want to see in like a science fiction near future setting. Right?
Like Fallout?
Are there clones in Fallout?
I mean, like the president of the Enclave is like a robot. Does that count?
What? I mean, No, actually, it doesn't count. And I'll tell you why it doesn't count, and it's because I don't recognize John Henry Eden as the president of these United States.
Obama? Question mark.
Uh,
You also
Well-
have to ask if, like, you know, I feel like Korea is kind of in that position. North Korea.
no, they are not.
Because
Kim
they've got, like, a
Jong-
dead man for president, or, like, emperor, or whatever.
And are you? Oh, are you talking about like Kim Il Sung,
Yeah.
or are you? Because for a while, everyone was for some reason, people were convinced that Kim Jong Un was dead,
No. He's alive.
and he's
very,
and he was
healthy and thick.
he was and he yeah, and he's very alive.
Yeah, we know about the update, Bowman.
Wait, what update? Oh, the Lethal Company update? But no,
Mhm.
I don't mean... Because Fallout... First of all, Fallout's not near future. Right.
I mean, the bombs dropped in 2077.
Yeah, but the games take place in, like, 2277.
You think we'll get to see the bombs drop, Squid?
I mean, you get to see them in the beginning of Fallout 4.
Maybe, just like, you know, when I'm...
Oh, you meant
How
in...
old will I be in 2077? Shit, I don't know. Like, I'll be 75.
I'll be...
And I'll be like, holy shit, there's a bomb falling. That's an epic Fallout reference.
Let's see. Fuck, what's 77 plus 5?
I don't know, like, 82?
Yeah, there you go. That's how
how
old I'll
you will
be.
Look, it's
Your presence
Brotherhood
here.
Man.
Outsiders aren't even allowed to know that our bunker's here. You impressed Elder McNamara, obviously. He must believe that you'd be very useful. That's right. Nothing gets
I done
thrown out
forgore
of
what we were supposed to be doing here.
Well, you wanted to kill them.
Only essential personnel are permitted to
No!
that includes supply runners and high security.
Not me.
Not
Other personnel
yet.
are to leave, and any person
My
who
life
out
is
there
like a
will go down
video
as
game, trying hard to beat
To
the
beat the
stage.
stage.
All while I am still
You're
collecting,
coins. So,
Ding.
two things. One, I fucking hate that song.
I love it. It's terrible.
And two, that guy was walking in place for a second. And two, that vocalist touched kids.
Oh no!
Well, at the
You're
very
not
least,
supposed to do that. I heard.
at the very least, groomed minors. So,
Oh my god, is that an epic Minecraft reference?
oh my god. Hey Toad, this is a joke YouTube's gonna really love. Why did the pianist go to prison?
Why?
For fingering A minor. Oh,
It's still bad, but the meme with the guy holding a Switch is great. Yeah, I've seen the video you're talking about.
a guy holding a Switch.
Yeah, he's like, oh my god, epic Fallout reference.
Oh, are you talking about the soy jack?
Yeah.
God, the back of my fucking head itches.
Maybe you should cut off your long hair, you hippie.
Maybe I should cut off your fucking toes and watch you waddle, bitch.
Bullman says he knew that one about the fingering a minor.
Oh, yeah, it's an old one.
Awful. No more comedy like that.
What do you get when you drop a piano down a mine shaft?
What?
A flat minor.
That's stupid. Ah!
It is stupid.
So, you have to make a choice here, Squid. Do you want to befriend the Brotherhood of Steel and maybe better them in the process, or blow them the fuck up and take their armor?
How do I? Well, first of all, I don't.
Your second unit up to provide covering fire, like so.
Who the fuck are you talking to? Sorry, I'll leave. I'll let this man get back to his autism.
Bullman says that one was so creative,
So don't get any ideas.
so good I slapped my knee.
Yeah, ar.
Knee slapping good.
Knee slappers are fucking dangerous when you've got like a knee injury, as I learned recently.
Well, don't slap your knee then. Slap your ass.
That Joker's a real ass slapper. Fuck, I'm trying to think about what I was saying a minute ago.
Kind of hate how power armor looks in these two games, like vanilla. It's like looks like cosplay.
Yeah. It's like, I don't know, man. It almost, and obviously in New Vegas, it's because they were trying to keep fucking parity with Fallout 3 for some reason. I should probably set my quest here.
Probably didn't have enough resources to devote an entire part of the team to making new animations and stuff for like bigger power armor.
Yeah.
You know, here's something I can say that isn't really a spoiler. We got like no super mutants in the show yet. We saw like a hand of one,
Oh, here we go.
and that's it. And I'm begging we get to see some more super mutants in the second season.
I gotta watch it sometime. I know. So I have an opinion. I think I stated my controversial opinion on stream, but I don't know if I have. But I'm of the opinion that The Last of Us show is better than The Last of Us games for the simple reason that I don't have a very high opinion of The Last of Us games.
I haven't played or watched either, so I don't have an opinion, really. I just know that the game is like highly regarded.
So, alright, I have to get some background out of the way. So, when the first Last of Us came out in 2013, it was, you know, it was kind of a, it was not the first of its kind, but it was like,
whoa, zombies can be cool again, guys.
It was, I mean, it definitely was, like, on the tail end of the 2010, of, like, the late 2000s, very early 2010s, zombie craze.
Are you looking for the Elder?
I'm just looking around.
Okay.
But it was a very cinematic game, by which I mean you spent most of the game watching, and the parts that you played kind of sucked. Both Last of Us games are very concerned with being cinematic, to what I believe to be the extreme detriment of the game.
Honestly, my sibling was binging the entirety of The Walking Dead, and I watched most of it with him. It was actually pretty good.
My mom really
Don't
likes
watch the ending.
My mom really likes Walking Dead. I should watch it sometime. She's a big fan of Jeffrey Dean Morgan.
Do you know who else likes The Walking Dead?
Who else likes The Walking Dead?
Hey, Junpei.
Oh my god, hi Junpei.
Junpei, approach it.
You know who else likes Walking Dead? Bye, Bob. But no, my mom. But no, my mom. She's a big fan of Jeffrey Dean Morgan, aka the actor who plays.
You know, there's a bag of blue crystal meth in that show.
In Walking Dead?
Yeah.
Holy shit, Walter survived.
Well, at least his product did.
His product.
Jesse probably got turned and then ate him, and he was like, "I'm sorry, Mr. White. I'm like hungry and shit, bitch."
I'll track the virus from over here. 10 seconds.
Jesse, stop eating me.
I'll track the virus from over here.
What the fuck am I supposed to be doing?
Terminal's hosting.
You're supposed to go find the stupid-ass old man and confront him.
I can't believe a bottom wrote this.
This entire game is made by a bottom.
Damn.
It's jumped.
I can't.
Might have had it that time.
Yeah, so, obviously, the Brotherhood of Steel needed some kind of presence in New Vegas.
Well, yeah. They're...
I think they're portrayed really, really well here.
I think they're... Yeah. here's my thoughts on the Brotherhood of Steel generally, and I've definitely said this before. Oh, right. Wait,
Well-
I didn't finish bitching about Last of Us. Hold on.
Walt decided to cook some post-apocalyptic glass.
Damn. So, like, the Last of Us games, right? Like I said, I just think that they're focused way too hard on being cinematic at the extreme to, again, what I believe to be the extreme detriment of the actual games.
Yeah.
And I think that the creator, Neil Druckmann, is so far up his own ass, he gets to taste his breakfast twice. And, you know, for a while, when the second game came out, for, like, lesbian reasons, you had right-wing shitheads who kind of were like, this game's fucking woke bullshit.
This game's woke and cringe.
This game's woke bullshit. And I you know, obviously, I'm non-binary. I'm all kinds of queer. So, like, I know that it's, like, obvious that that's not the reasons I dislike The Last of Us. But, I mean, and the thing is, I don't dislike the story. Again, I think the show is better than the games, because the show is at least, like, the show is what the games wanted to be.
Patrols?
What happens, though, in the show when it becomes woke bullshit?
Well,
Yeah,
like, the first,
Are
I
you
mean,
gonna watch it?
am I gonna watch the show? The Last of Us show?
Yeah.
I watched the first 3 episodes, and I thought it was really good.
I guess I should watch it.
Again, my problem with the games is, for the 5th time, it has nothing to do, my problem has nothing to do with the story or the characters or anything. It's just, it's very obvious that Neil Druckmann, his idea of quote-unquote elevating video games is making them as movie-like as possible. Which I think is misguided. Dare I say, arrogant even. Because video games are video games and movies are movies. And I, as somebody who really likes video games, that's a big fucking sword. And it's literally the Chinese officer sword model from Fallout 3.
Oh my god, it is.
Just large. Ain't that some shit?
Can't believe they would reuse assets in a game that came out 2 years after the previous one.
I
Not to
love...
mention, they were making DLC for it too, so they had like very little time to make this game.
Oh yeah. I love clever asset reusage.
Ooh, you should steal that.
I already have Oh Baby, or Veronica
It's
has
true.
Oh Baby. And I could just pilfer it off
You
of
should
her.
give Veronica your baby. That's weird. Why did I say
That was...
that?
Wow. That's still less weird than the ovulating comment, so...
Stop! Veronica's gay anyways, so... That's
Yeah.
one thing, is it like...
So is Dr. Kill, so it's
this
fine.
game is kind of in your face with its representation.
Yeah,
like-
it's... And like, for 2010, it's like... This was, like, radical for 2010.
Radically gay. They're like, here's 2 like named characters that are like clearly homosexual, and then here's another one who's like really important to the overall lore, and then here's like you know, Boone. We all know how we feel about Boone.
Wait, what makes you think Boone is gay?
I mean, just look at his ass.
Let's see. Find the missing Brotherhood patrol at Nellis Air Force Base and retrieve their mission holotape. Repcon HQ.
Are you really gonna
Talk to-
do all this, good?
I'm at least gonna do the main stuff.
Alright.
Well, no, because I'm... But yeah,
Don't you want power armor?
Not particularly. I mean, fucking... Look at me. I'm cool enough as it is.
That's true.
With my Forgive Me Mama helmet. But yeah, I'm just really annoyed whenever. First of all, video games are like, and I get why this happens specifically to video games. It's because there's still like a really new medium, but it still fucking irritates me that like, what in the fuck?
Hmm?
Did you see that shit?
No.
Her LOD model was like, when I was further away, she was aiming her gun for no reason. Fuck.
We watch the playback here. Oh, yeah. She was like, you know, she let the intrusive thoughts win. She's battling demons.
Battling demons. I thought the intrusive thoughts were, what if I walked slowly down a hallway with my gun drawn like a cool action hero?
Yeah.
But I just think it's really irritating whenever you have somebody who comes in and is like, I'm gonna elevate the medium of video games. And that almost always means trying to make a video game that is as movie-like as possible.
Yeah, Quantic Dream.
Ugh.
we don't have to talk about them, but yeah.
We don't have to talk about them, but I have to stream Heavy Rain one of these days.
Isn't there like a shower scene where there's like a naked woman?
We've talked about this. Not only have we talked about this, we've talked about this on stream even. It'll be okay, so YouTube's rules as far as video game nudity are concerned. One, it can't be explicitly sexual, which the shower scene in Heavy Rain isn't. Two, it can't be modded in. It has to be part of the game. So, if I'm playing Fallout New Vegas and I've got big booby mods, that would get me in trouble on YouTube if I were to stream the big booby mod.
Yeah, because you yourself injected the boobies.
Yeah. Honestly, disclaimer, obviously I don't have any big booby mods on Fallout New Vegas. If I were to mod any game to have big boobies, this is like this is at the bottom of that list. I don't know what else is on that list, but this is at the bottom.
The faces on these characters is like, not the best.
It's funny that that's the billboard we come across while I'm talking about this.
It is funny that. Oh my god. Yeah,
I forgot that we were in fucking Deathclaw territory.
You don't want to turn around and evacuate. Oh yeah, you're dead.
You know I'm dead.
That's three big guys. They grab on your thighs. How did we get here?
Did you just say 3 big guys grabbing your thighs?
Yeah, I like how you looked at the ass billboard and the embodiment of YouTube materialized in front of you and killed you dead.
Oh, yeah, they really did just fucking load in.
They did. You want to watch out. That entire passage next to Quarry Junction is basically crawling with them. You can sneak by if you're lucky, but don't risk it. You're only about to reach level 30, and by that point you should be able to take care of them. Like,
is like a good halfway.
Let's just say that like after you reach level 25, you can take on a Deathclaw. But I don't care what level you are, you're gonna have trouble with more than one at the same time.
That tracks. Okay, so
because they jump, they are faster than you, and they hurt. One thing I can't stand about Fallout 3 is
most things.
Well, like, so when you play Fallout, this is vanilla New Vegas, and there are a few guns where like the iron sights and the scopes are just a little bit off, but it's not too bad. But in fucking Fallout 3, it is near impossible to use like any of the hunting rifles, because even like the reticle will turn like red over an enemy, and you'll still miss them when you shoot. It's like,
Well, they want
What
you
the
to
fuck
use
is
VATS.
yeah, they want you to use VATS, and it's like, okay, I'll use VATS. He's 10 feet away from me, and I have a 43% chance to hit him in the head. Are you fucking kidding?
Yeah, New Vegas, or not New Vegas. 3 is...
It's bad.
What?
It needs a remake really badly, but that's what Fallout 4 is, pretty much.
No. Fallout, the thing about Fallout 4 is, I wouldn't say it's a remake of 3. For various reasons.
I mean, I am being, like, a contrarian
Facetious?
and joking. Yeah.
Oh. Because, and like, you know what's interesting, Toad?
What's interesting, Squid?
I feel like, outside of the general problem of Fallout 4 has a shitty, boring main plot, Fallout 3 and Fallout 4 have radically different problems.
Yeah. But there is some overlap. It's like, oh no, my family member is gone. I have to leave the vault and go get them. Same thing.
Yeah, but
And it's like, oh no, there's like a problem. I mean, Fallout 4 isn't about like water, but I don't think.
no.
Fallout 4 is like, oh no, there's a man made out of plastic. He can't be alive. Kill him!
There's a man made out of plastic. He can't be alive.
And
Yeah.
yeah.
Fallout 4's...
There's a really cool gun in here if you've got enough power.
Fallout 4's synth... Fallout 4 using synths as, like, it's kind of a metaphor for racism.
It doesn't do it very well.
It's...
Unauthorized facial pattern. Please present
Hi,
first
Yuri.
floor access.
Blood at your
Silly
ass.
Squid, that's a robot. You should kill him. I like Mr. Getsies and Mr. Handies.
Why doesn't he give... Why don't you give me
No,
a Mr.
no.
Handy?
No! Bad Squid.
Unauthorized facial pattern.
Oh, you're really gonna fucking stop me every single time. Oh, sick.
You won because you're powerful. I'd like to play Fallout 4 because I haven't played it yet. I'd like to play Fallout 4 for the first time on stream someday in the future.
Yeah, and then... Oh, man.
And then
I'll tell you what
76.
I don't even know how we would structure that.
I would, I'll take one for the team. I'll be the designated Fallout person if that's what it takes to play those games.
What the fuck?
The thing is, like, I mean, I actually have, there's portions of stuff I like in Fallout 3. I think I need to say that because, like,
Get credit where it's due.
I like the. So, Fallout 3 is obviously Bethesda's first crack at this, and they're like,
More
they
like
did
they
it
were
okay. It functions.
they
You
were
can
smoking
play
crack.
the game. Crashing is a problem, worse than in New Vegas.
More like they were smoking crack.
Hey, Lois. Anyway, I like the fucking tree section. Thing is,
Peter,
I've played Fallout 3 before.
Peter, what
I
are
haven't
you
done
doing?
everything. That's why I'm playing it
Crack?
again now. Hopefully soon on stream. But like, fuck, there is like so much distance between each and every location in Fallout 3. And the land is like way less. Because like you can say, oh, how can you make that argument? Because New Vegas is full of brown rocks, and it's like, yeah, Capital Wasteland is like a much greener, cooler color scheme, and it's sickly
it's like
and awful.
It's yeah. I would say so. You could make the argument, oh well, New Vegas, you're just in the Mojave, man. But one, I'm gonna put it to you this way. I think that the Mojave is genuinely a much more interesting post-apocalyptic setting than the Capital Wasteland.
Well,
For the simple
let me
fact that
propose
it
this
is...
to you. Let me
What's
propose
that?
this to you. So the idea of a city, they knew what they were doing. They were like, okay, what's one of the craziest locations that we'd want to see in a post-apocalyptic RPG? A huge city like DC. That's a
Yeah.
really interesting spot because what happens? You know, you want to know that kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's if they ever do remake this game, I plead with every god out there that they somehow fix the weird fucking travel by subway system, which sucks us in Fallout 3. You have to use the subways, and they're slow and ugly, and there's huge stone walls separating like 8 different sections of the city, and it makes it awful. That's like the city is such a huge part of Fallout 3, and yet it's practically
It's one of the
unbearable.
Yeah, it's one of the worst.
There are invisible walls and some bullshit like that in New Vegas, but largely it's open, and they do a really good job. Like the closed locations that don't need to be are like Freeside having like walls in between its sections. We understand that's for because
It does a much better job
you know,
of feeling natural.
yeah, and it's also like hardware concerns. Obviously, the strip is completely unbarred in the intro cutscene, but we know why it's also segmented. Obviously,
Yeah, because it was a motherfucking PS3 game.
it was a PS3 game, and people were running this game on hardware worse than what I'm running on.
Oh yeah.
So it functions, and you can kind of just explain it away with that kind of thing. But like, you can still leave Doc Mitchell's house and go anywhere you want. There's no level cap. Also, like, I encountered like a workbench earlier when I was playing Fallout 3, and it just says, "Here you go. You want to make something?" And it's like, what? I can't recycle my
No.
energy things or nothing. No, you can't do anything like that. And that you're about to level up.
I did
You
level up.
Try to get some. Okay. I mean, it's your pleasure.
That's always very funny when you're like, ooh, you should put your points in, and then by the time you even get around to saying what I should put my points in, I'm
Ooh,
already...
lessons learned is good.
Ooh. Ooh.
That means you'll
Alright.
get 28% more experience. Or no, you'll get 25% more experience. Still, that's like crazy.
It was giving an example, because, no, I am level 28, so it would be 28% more.
So you should level up quicker now, at least a little.
Wow.
Anyway, oh, right. New Vegas is like a really open environment, and also in Fallout 3, they just have invisible walls barring the edge of the map, and it's like really fucking lame. Just if you can't go any farther, please turn around. It's like, fuck you. Put a big stone here at least. There's also like Yaoguai that spawn at the edge of the map, try to deter you, but they're nothing.
Yeah.
And it's just Fallout 3 has so many issues. I like the forest environment. I forget what it's called. I think it's called Oasis.
Oh, Rex! Rex! Oh no,
he's okay. Fine. Oasis is cool. Little Lamplight is cool. That's an interesting town.
There are cool locations in 3. I just think
like
the overall experience
what I was trying to say was, I like that for their first crack, they didn't try to wipe the slate clean. Like, oh, let's bring back characters from the first game. Let's bring back characters from the first game and turn them into a tree. He was in the process of becoming one. And they do stuff like that. And dude, what would be crazy if they put Marcus in the show? It'd be a great character to bring back one last time, maybe. Because, like, he doesn't canonically die in New Vegas, and it's the last time we see him. So
yeah, I don't know when the show takes place.
That's one thing that Todd made public, is that they asked the producers to not canonize any one of the specific endings from the games, which is really interesting, because if they want to bring, I guess I shouldn't say this.
Oh, is this a spoiler?
It's a little spoilery. I won't say it. Anyway.
How the fuck do I get out of here?
I would just like to see, because we don't know exactly when they're changing some of the timeline for the show and when it takes place, but it should take place around like 3 years before the events of New Vegas. So I do want to see some classic characters reappear in the show. I think it would be a great opportunity for that.
I think they should do an episode based on Dead Money, and in the spirit of Dead Money, it sucks shit.
I was thinking about like the Sierra Madre is a really interesting location for something like that.
I think
I'll be right
we've definitely we've definitely on stream talked about the Sierra Madre, and I'm gonna swap over my tab so I can actually there we go. I'm gonna swap over my tab so I can actually read chat while Toad is away. Okay, where the fuck? We've definitely talked about Dead Money, and I sure as shit have talked about my thoughts, where I find the setting to be extremely interesting, but I think that the actual gameplay of Dead Money is its worst aspect, and I am not somebody who thinks video games have to be fun. I think, it's a medium that can be used to tell any kind of story, and some stories can be very good and not fun in the slightest, right? So, I'm not somebody who thinks video games should be fun or empowering all the time. Obviously, I think most of the time games should be fun. I'm having fun playing New Vegas. But at the same time, it's like watching a movie. Movies aren't always fun. But that doesn't mean that a movie that's not fun to watch is bad, right? I think that your experience, but at the same time, I think the part of the game that is stopping you from having fun should not be the gameplay. I think if the gameplay is bad enough that it is distracting you from the plot, that it is obviously from a story it's trying to tell, I think that's a problem. And, it's... video games and story are one of those things where it's a case-by-case basis. A case-by-cases, if you will. What is with this poppin'? Goodness gracious. Where, how do I put this? So, Super Mario Galaxy is a phenomenal game that has very little in the way of story. Slightly more than most Mario games, but very little in the way of story.
How did we get to Mario?
Well, because I was talking about how, I'll go through it again. Basically, my point was, I don't think that video games necessarily have to be fun or empowering. I think video games can be used to tell all kinds of stories, including, ones that aren't fun. But the part...
Yeah, but games should be fun, otherwise why bother?
And thank you, Shigeru Miyamoto. Very cool. But at the same time, well, because, I think video games as an interactive medium are really... there's a lot of fertile soil there for immersive storytelling.
Fertile, eggs for the sniffing.
Yeah. Yeah, don't make me mention ovulating again, you rotten little bastard.
There's a pretty cool vault nearby you can explore.
Wow. Ah, there goes his arm. Anyway, I think like I said, video games can be used to tell all kinds of stories, and as a result, I don't think they should be they don't have to be fun, right? Most games are trying to be fun, but I don't think it's a bad thing if they're trying to make you feel something other than woohoo,
Like Geek.
Yeah, Yeek
See,
really
this
makes you feel
conversation
like...
is a double-edged sword.
Yeah, well, Yeek is a little bit of a madness simulator. It really makes you feel like you have gone insane.
You gotta play the demo sometime.
I do. Maybe that's what we should do. That's what our next one-off should be. And then after that, we do Lethal Company.
We'll see.
I hate that it turns me around. What do you mean, we'll
Yeah,
see?
Oh, you got 64 experience for that. See how much that perk is so nice. Lessons learned.
Yeah.
It's like you just get more XP the more you go.
Hell yeah, dude. Fuck. But, you know, and obviously for Dead Money, they were trying to emulate a survival horror experience, right? And survival horror is another one of those. Survival horror is one of those, like, game genres where, like, the game is not necessarily trying to be fun. It's trying to be, it is trying to evoke, like, it's trying to get something out of you, right?
Yeah.
It's just that something isn't necessarily fun.
It's your willpower.
It's your willpower. What does this fucking say?
It's a danger. Leap out.
I fucking see that, but what is spray painted on this?
I think it says boomers.
Oh.
It's the octogenarian convention. You haven't been to the boomers yet, have you?
Nope.
Uh-oh. You might not want to go this way.
But Senor Casa keeps telling me that I should go there, so...
Senior Casa.
Wouldn't it be funny
Well,
if
good
that
luck.
was... Oh, they're gonna blow me up?
They're gonna blow you up.
Oh, hell no.
Take Dr. Kill to the penis explosion chamber. Have his penis exploded immediately.
Oh, Veronica is unconscious.
You're gonna be unconscious very shortly. Squid, that is not gonna save you.
Oh, are you sure? Hold on.
ATV, boomer, ha. Welcome to the stream. We're having a good 420.
Yeah, we're getting blazed. Oh, for a
Squid's
second I thought...
somehow still alive.
For a second I thought that was... Veronica! I was about to be... Oh.
You need to get out of there. Like this instant.
Yeah, hold on.
Banana
Yucca
yucca.
fruit. Cactus fruit. It'll quench you.
We were talking about
Dr.
Fallout 3 a minute
Bag.
ago. How it's not fun, but I do want to stream it because it would make good for good streaming.
It would make for funny streaming anyway.
Funny streaming. There's also a lot of good songs in that one on the radio from the Ink Spots, and those are public domain, aren't they?
No.
Damn.
Also, this is
Yeah, I get
another
blown up.
I've got another controversial opinion, Toad.
What?
I think the ink spots are mid.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah.
How did you make it through there? You didn't even talk to the guy.
Hold it right there.
Squid's just built different.
How the hell did you survive that bombardment?
I really wish that there was a dialogue option that just said, I'm built different.
Maybe there's a mod for that.
I did not hear your... I didn't run through all that artillery to hear your stupid
Are
questions.
you even human? Some kind of mutant? Move a muscle. I said stay where you are.
I'll take this from here.
That's request. There's always something in front of somebody's face.
I know!
To you.
Like, just call out the gate texture or something.
Follow close.
Mind your behavior.
It's like the camera. Oh my! Are you kidding me?
Didn't you? I
Oh my god! Every
Oh
time.
my god!
come along and visit.
This is cool. I love looking at the back of your head, Veronica. But can you fucking move?
Prophecy. Do we look like a bunch of religious idiots? I just hope to savage outsider some.
So this is Pearl. She's an old bitch, but you can't see her right now.
That's right, child. Mother Pearl knows the story.
Again.
Times are changing.
Like it
This is
first
so
happened with
goddamn-
dog or god. And
Yeah, it was God.
is this a dog situation? It is a
Well,
dog
then,
situation.
you picked a good time to
Although
start
it kind of
life.
worked in that scene because you didn't get to see his face and it was kind of spooky. Because like, oh, big fucking mutant talking to me.
Yeah. Anyway.
Oh, uh-oh. Why you kill?
Oh. Wow, that was easy. What do you mean, why I kill? They
You got
tried
a lot
to...
of quests you can do.
They tried to blow me up!
Yeah.
You think Dr. Kill
Look at all
would
these
take that
quests
sitting
you're
down?
doing. I think Dr. Kill is going back to his evil ways.
I mean,
I mean,
hold on, what if...
play out how you want. I'm just saying, I didn't expect you to murder this woman.
Well,
No!
took your
God damn it! This one was just fucking hilarious. Sir talks a lot.
It's getting nasty out here. It's time to
How come there isn't a challenge called Sir Kills a Lot?
Sir Kills a lot.
I mean, there is like Lord Death of Murder Mountain, which is a great name.
It is.
And we love killing.
And
Here at Mr.
we
Colon
love to
Industries,
kill.
we love killing.
Here at Mustakolan Industries, we love killing.
Watch your steps, sister.
It should be stated that Mr. Kalan is a joint effort between multiple parties, including me, Toad, and Squid.
Yeah, look at this Nintendo 64 ass texture.
Yeah, but you're not supposed to look at it that hard. Although this was on a PS3.
Oh,
You know that texture
yeah.
takes up like 85% of the size
Yeah.
of this game.
Well, yeah, because it repeats constantly. It's everywhere. There it is again.
There's a lot of quests you can do here. Some of them, they range from bullshit to actually really interesting.
Okay.
Like one of them is literally listening to a child for 5 minutes.
That's fun.
Not kidding.
Alright.
But you got the holotape, so good job.
Yeah, so I'll get the fuck out of here. Oh, god damn it, not this bullshit fucking...
At least it points you to the actual entrance. It's
At
always this one
least.
from where you fast travel, so just remember that.
Yeah. Steve was here.
Well,
Ban the bomb!
there's
Billy
one of
Rule!
those says like, drop chems, not bombs.
Yeah.
I love drugs.
I love
That-
peace and making love. Wahoo! I'm a hippie.
I love being zooted out of my motherfucking gourd.
You might want to get that radiation treated, friend.
I'm fine.
I think the first stage of radiation poisoning is like -1 agility. I think I'm not sure.
Oh no, how terrible.
Oh, and the things people have said about like dog meat, like forcing you to get stuck in places, is so true about Fallout 3.
Oh yeah.
He just loves like blocking doors.
You ain't going nowhere.
Really cool. You can like ask him to find you a weapon, and that leads to like odd mechanical glitches. But it's interesting.
It's something I
I
find
wonder how many
very odd.
companions there are in Fallout 3.
I don't know. One of them is a super mutant. His name is
Yeah,
Fox.
we all know about Fallout. He's important, but like
Yeah.
not really optional.
Something... Fox irritates me. And it's not his fault necessarily. But Fox irritates me.
Found the missing patrols? Or
Hi, Yuri.
something else on your mind? They were all dead then, but we must turn.
I mean, yeah, he's like, "Ooh, I can't do it. This is your destiny." And then you get the DLC. He's like, "Wow, I suddenly have the urge to do this for you now."
Yeah.
Do you know the challenge? Nah. Yeah, it's like cripple left arms with shotguns. I think.
Goodness. What an
Let's look it
odd... That's part of the reason Fox irritates me, but mostly it's... I'm the one good super mutant. All other super mutants are cosmically...
Yeah.
You alright, lady?
Nah. Is a 1-star challenge. The courier must cripple 5 right arms with any shotgun. Challenge's name and objective is reference to the 1987 film RoboCop, in which Alex Murphy has his right arm shot off by the film's antagonist, Clarence Boddicker, who, while aiming his shotgun at the former, stutters a beeping noise sounding like nah beforehand.
That's funny.
I love just fucking, like, if you gave me 10 million years, I would never figure that out.
Still breaking hearts there, I see, Scribe Schuler.
Maybe don't call the challenge that.
Maybe don't call the challenge that.
Also, whoever, like, in VATS, it is cool to, like, aim for the legs to, like, stop somebody from running. And obviously, going for the head, if you should have aimed for the head if you want to kill somebody. But, like, who the hell's like, oh, yes, I will shoot the arm, disarming him? It's like, why?
Specifically right arms.
The right arm, yeah.
Okay,
I just got
alright,
almost
Toad.
first.
You gotta fucking help me out here. What the fuck am I supposed to be doing with these motherfucking monitors?
For this quest,
Yes!
you gotta go back to the Elder.
For the monitors? What the fuck are you talking about?
Track the virus from over here.
This is like a weird side quest that fucking sucks. Don't do it right now.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember being really confused by the bunker in my first couple of playthroughs. Basically,
I thought we might have had it that
the
time.
Elder is always on the second floor. You want to leave the scribe room here.
You look tired, Ibsen.
Okay.
You just go straight to that corridor. No. Yes. And there's the old bastard.
I'm not looking for him.
What are you looking for?
I told you, the fucking monitors.
Well, they're right in that room, but you have to solve this
No.
guy's fucking
I
puzzle.
know where they are,
The reports say
but what the fuck is the game wanting from me?
never heard.
Did you want to try?
Basically, you gotta talk to him, and then he'll tell you, it's jumped, and you gotta, like, interact with, like, random terminals to find the virus and isolate it by pressing a button.
We need to spend
Okay.
time up there soon.
It's a really clunky minigame. He'll tell you when it jumps.
Okay.
So just be ready to open a terminal. It's random.
Oh, cool.
The virus just jumped. Find which
There we go.
tunnels it went to.
Alright.
Nope. Nope.
Okay. No.
Don't you love forced stupid minigames?
What will it say when it is the virus? Ha 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 ha, I am the
10
virus.
seconds.
So true, bestie. RNG. Yeah.
There we go.
Oh, yeah, there we go. Gotta go find another one. You gotta find 3.
3?
3. Fun period.
It's jumped. I thought we might have had it that time.
So true,
God, God damn it. You gave me a bunch of bullshit.
Did you want to try isolating the?
Dude, this part's really fucking clunky.
Okay.
And the worst part is it's kind of mandatory if you want to do this quest.
Cool. Ugh.
The virus just jumped. Find which terminals it went to.
God damn it. This is bullshit. I hate this.
It's bullshit. I remember trying to do this once and I was like, you know what? I think I will kill all of you.
I think I will kill all of you.
10 seconds.
Hey, 10 seconds!
The fuck, man?
Report say
Look, I don't care about your reports.
robots are now using tech.
Killed him.
We've never heard of. We need to send a team up there soon.
Wish there was more to do with the Brotherhood. Like, they have quests, but
Damn, it's jumped.
God damn it, motherfucker!
I'm really surprised there isn't an ending regarding them.
Try isolating the virus.
Like, you can befriend them and they'll help you a little in the independent ending. That's it.
I quite like that they don't have an ending.
The virus just jumped.
I mean, you know, the Brotherhood is like a massive part of Fallout 3.
Find which terminals
Yes.
Portal Radio. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's called Stayin' Alive, that song. Bow.
Not to be confused. Not to be confused with the Bee Gees song.
Right.
Alright, so there's one.
10 seconds.
Alright. Two.
I'm waiting for you to find the Enclave.
There we go. Fuck.
That's it. We got it. The virus has been purged.
Thanks, nerd.
You actually did it. If you don't mind my... But I'm glad to be wrong for once. Thank... I'm only allowed
This
to
guy's
do
the
that
physical
if
embodiment
I
of like the
top-
nerd emoji.
He is the nerd emoji.
I can understand how the man might be frustrated by the current...
Now you can access the lore.
Wow. Access?
No. The immediate raise of the axe. It's such a, like, it's great. Huge goal.
Oh, yeah. Alright.
Reports say Mr.
Bro looks like off-brand
Hello
sniper
again, my
TF2. I mean, I guess.
Why is he
Mixed
part of the
bag.
quest? Why? What? Hold on. Help find Palin Harden. I mean, you know, I have a way of ousting Elder McNamara from his position.
Coming from across the river. What's going on over there?
The slow raise of the axe.
Did somebody say removal of position?
I can remove body parts.
That guy has a really thick accent. Did somebody say accent?
Axe? And my axe.
There's also like a weird moment later on where like they point out how the Brotherhood had failed in a previous like battle because the elder at the time was a scribe. So there's like, oh well, he's a scribe. He should have been a paladin. It's like an interesting like power like bias.
Racism.
Racism. It's classism. Is what it is.
Oh, yeah. Man, I just the Brotherhood of Steel are, first of all, they have a cool name. You know what I think, actually?
What?
I think if Fallout had only ever been the first two games where they're isometric RPG, where they're like these, where they just stayed as these two ancient isometric RPGs, I think the Brotherhood of Steel might have remained interesting.
I've thought this for a while. I think there was too many Fallout games made too quickly.
Yeah, I'll agree to that, because you had Fallout 3, and then Fallout New Vegas 2 years later, and then Fallout 4 5 years later.
Yeah. I think, and since 76, 4 years, I think 4 years was too little time for 76.
I I'm not convinced. Apparently 76 is, like, better now than it was at launch, which I should fucking hope so.
It's still like not Fallout.
Yeah, I'm not convinced it should have been made.
It's also incredibly like fucking
Strange?
well, yeah, I was gonna say it's disheartening to hear like Todd talk about how, well, you know, in Fallout New Vegas, we didn't really like what they did, and we decided to never do that again, and we're always gonna make games like this. And Superman's are stupid. Those fucking muties. You know, it's like he was so fucking angry that everybody likes New Vegas more than 3. Well, not really, but
I mean,
Have you
everybody
been to
does
Piss
like
Town?
New Vegas more than 3.
Squid has not been to Piss Town yet because I advised against it.
Piss Town?
Yeah, Camp Searchlight was a huge town covered in radiation. You were too low level for it at the time.
Ah, down, down, down in PP
Actually,
Town.
we went there. We got a knock knock,
Yeah, we did.
but Squid didn't do everything there.
No. Because I was too busy becoming Hisachi Ochi.
Olbin, are you being racist?
The other way.
Don't call your school friends muties. That's not cool.
Yeah, it's not fun.
Oh, hey there.
Oh, hey there. What would an elder have to do to get kicked out?
So you've been talking to Harden, eh? He's been
Say
looking for a
the
way to
M
use you
word.
ever since the lockdown started. Don't get me wrong. He's a good man. The Elder Mechanism has done all right for us.
That sounded kind of like Inspector Gadget. Go,
Go,
Gadget!
Gadget, say the N word with no repercussions.
Go, Gadget! Say the N-word is so fucking cursed.
I'm sure someone's told you all this before.
It's like a loudspeak. It's like a megaphone comes out of his head.
Power station.
So he's not the one saying it.
Kind of obsession.
No, he is the one saying it, but the megaphone is so he could say it louder.
That place was hardly defensible, and we knew
Right.
the incident.
It's like you know, Inspector Gadget is one of the most overpowered creatures in fiction. He can just say, "Go Gadget, kill Goku."
Yeah. My favorite stupid meme is gun to your head. What are your last words? Go, Gadget, bulletproof head.
Yeah.
They apparently made like an open world.
What if Go Gadget was the name of like his stand?
Dude, that'd be crazy.
Go Gadget hate crime.
Okay, all right, Toad. What part do you think Inspector Gadget would fit into?
I haven't finished whatever the show is called, JoJo's Bizarre.
Yeah, well, okay, but just based purely on vibes, what do you think? Stardust Crusaders, Diamond is Unbreakable, Golden Wind, or Stone
Definitely
Ocean?
Golden Wind.
Golden Wind?
Uh-huh.
Okay, what makes you say that, out of curiosity?
Was funny, DB. Nice.
Is it just because a lot of the stands in Diamond is Unbreakable or Golden Wind are like bullshit and overpowered in really bizarre ways, and it makes it very fun and interesting?
Yes.
Okay.
Where you going, Chief?
I don't know.
Kill him.
I've come to kill.
Didn't you get this already?
Get what?
The loot here.
I'm not here for... I'm not here for loot.
You fool! I'm not here for loot. Have you defeated Tabitha?
Yeah, remember?
Yeah, I forgot a lot of it happened.
I beat her to death.
That's right, and you stole Annabelle.
Where the fuck am I going?
I don't
Oh,
know.
right. I'm going all over the fucking place. Oh, I got spurs that jingle, 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 jingle,
Go-Go
jingle.
Gadget. Fucking hold on. Chat thing sucks because like there's this fucking emoji that like covers up
Oh, the
like
little
some of
heart
the
emoji
chat.
thing? Yeah.
Yeah, and so like words are just missing because I can't see through that.
Well, gee, this place seems to...
Go-Go Gadget, go to hell.
This place seems familiar.
Yeah, remember Nipleton?
Yeah, Nippleton?
This is where you first encountered the Legion.
Yeah, with fucking Wulpes in Kulta. And I think I beat him to
Wulpes.
death, too.
Fucking furry.
Yeah, fucking furry bastard.
I was playing TF2 the other day, and somebody had the, I think it's called the head prize. It's a cosmetic that is literally just a wolf head, like hood.
like a fursuit? Or...
Just the head, like a hood that you're wearing.
Okay.
And they were like talking shit, and someone was like, "Shut the fuck up, Wolpez."
What? Shut the fuck up, Woodpest.
And like nobody else reacted, but I was like, "That's great."
That
I
is
get that
phenomenal.
reference.
I should get back to watching JoJo, because I think it was like halfway through Diamond is Unbreakable, which I gotta say, Diamond is okay. To anybody who is at all interested in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, some of you may be tempted. The devil might whisper in your ear and tell you that you should skip parts. Don't listen to him.
I gotta
You
watch
gotta-
Fist of the North Star sometime.
You gotta watch Fist of the North Star, and then you can watch JoJo. No.
There's actually a Fist of the North Star reference in this game.
I'm not surprised. Fist of the North... first of all, the people who made this game are obviously fucking nerds.
Yeah.
Second of all, Fist of the North Star is like a pretty popular anime. Especially among, like, older anime fans. You know, for the simple fact that it is an older anime. Oh, I got spurs that jingle, jangle, jingle, jingle, jangle. But no, some people might try to convince you that that you could skip parts, and like, technically you can, I guess, but you're gonna get a lot less out of Stardust Crusaders if you skipped Phantom Blood. And then you're gonna get a lot less out of Diamond is Unbreakable if you skip Stardust Crusaders. Oh, I found one of them invisible walls you didn't talk about.
Yeah. There aren't many.
Ugh!
There are enough that it upsets me.
Wow. Alright. Cool.
New Vegas did a really good job of having, like, it's a big map, but it has, like, you will learn the landscape on your first playthrough.
Which is really interesting.
It's got distinct shapes everywhere. Like, you know, there's one place where there's a big mountain and it's snowy. And there's one place where there's a big lake.
Which I think is another thing that I think helps it stand out from Fallout 3.
Yeah. I'm on the second playthrough of Fallout 3 right now, and I'm, like, struggling. I'm like, looking for the fucking town full of Deathclaws. I think it's called Old Olney or something. I don't know where the hell it is.
Who fucking knows? But yeah, Fallout 3 has, like, a really big problem with feeling the goddamn same.
Yeah.
What if I went...
Well, I want to make this point earlier. In real life, Vegas is this, like, oasis in the middle of a desert with lights and you know, sounds and, like, water and stuff. And so, in the idea of, like, let's put a setting there for post-apocalypse, like, the Mojave is largely untouched by radiation, mostly.
Yeah, because who the fuck wanted to... Well, they didn't... Why would you nuke Vegas?
Morning.
Right.
Take another step.
And
Strange that the
so
Elder should
there's
say
like a nice
might
parallel
be
there where like Vegas is in this game still an oasis from the desert that has like, you know, life and food and lights and stuff. And because of this, it almost makes this like New Vegas isn't exactly in the center of the map, but it's definitely always visible, which is really cool. I think
Oh,
from
yeah.
the start of the game, you can see the Lucky 38.
Yeah, there's another thing, too, is that in terms of the Mojave being, like, relatively untouched by radiation, in a bizarre twist, that, in a bizarre twist, means that the Mojave itself is something of an oasis.
Yeah, there are spots with radiation. Don't get me wrong, but like fucking Fallout 3, there's that vault that's like irradiating like 255 rads a second or something. I forget what it's called.
Yeah, because DC was like,
A big target, obviously.
yeah, obviously. Hold on.
There are
Let's see if
still
I can-
craters in the Mojave, but it's not like most of the water source. Like the entirety of the lake is clean. You can drink it with no rads. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Random
Well,
crab death. No, it was a scorpion.
Actually, it was a scorpion.
Yeah.
Same thing.
It happens when your companions kill something. You get like a little kill cam.
Boone loves to jump scare you with killing like a random mole across the map.
Yeah, because he's a snipper, so he goes and he snips.
He goes, "Sniping's a good job, mate. I guarantee you won't go angry."
You're all going great. Prim Pass.
I wish there were crabs in this game. Like, it's really strange and cool that the mire lurks are so different from the lake lurks.
Well, yeah, because the mire lurks live in mire, and lake lurks live. Whoa! Whoa!
He's blind. He done slipped
Well-
on a banana.
He slipped on a. He just slipped on a. Now watch and learn. Here's the deal. He'll slip and slide on this banana peel.
Are you gonna go do the DLC?
What DLC? Am I near
The
DLC?
DLC.
Oh, is that what
Yeah,
Prim
approach
Pass is all
maybe.
about?
Well, it's near a DLC.
Oh. Well, no, I'm here. First of all, Toad, you gotta
Looking
keep
for
in
that.
mind, I don't know where. First of all, you gotta realize, Toad, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing half the time.
Wait, I think there's something good in here.
Oh yeah?
New Vegas also has way more unique weapons than Fallout 3, I think. At least in my experience.
Yeah.
And they're also better. Like, well, there's one, like I said, coming up later, 2 DLCs away. That's pretty good. But, you have like a few of them. There's one called the Paladin Toaster.
Uh-huh.
It's I think it's a repulsion glove. Basically, it does like crazy extra damage to power armor and robots, hence the name.
Ooh. That's interesting.
It's hidden in some caves. I don't even fucking remember. It's in a cave somewhere.
Tony Stark made this in their cave.
The one everyone remembers from Fallout 3 is Lincoln's Repeater, and it makes an appearance in this game too, I
I
think.
thought you said there was something good in... Oh, there's a bed in here, which is good.
Maybe there's a lot of shacks. Forgive me.
Yeah. Shaq Fu, even. Do you think we should stream
Also,
Shaq
Fallout
Fu?
3 has like kind of the worst selection of music, even though the ink spots are awesome. It's like here's Enclave music that blows, and also Galaxy News Radio. That's it.
More like the mid spots.
I don't know if I like. I think I do like Three Dog more than Mr. New Vegas. I'm not sure.
That's fair. Yeah, thank you, Bultman. Bultman had the quote.
Yeah.
I think New Vegas has the better music by fucking far. Whoa!
I mean, yeah, you got I've got spurs that jungle,
Jingle,
jungle,
jingle, 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 jingle. I just kind of hate 40s music.
I have bias because I'm kind of tired of Big Iron. I've heard it so many times, but that's just me. Love the song.
I just think music didn't get good until the 60s.
I just can't get over, like, you know, I don't want. It's basically synonymous with Fallout at this point.
Yeah, and I kind of hate that because I hate that song.
Why do you hate that song?
First, I just think it sounds annoying.
I've lost all ambition for worldly acclaim.
I also just don't fuck with that vocal style.
Remember when Acclaim made games?
What's that?
Also, remember Acclaim, the game company?
Oh. I'm about to die. Hold on.
Yeah, the unique BB gun is somewhere around here. It's pretty good. Beethoven goes hard sometimes.
I mean, Beethoven does go hard sometimes.
I pick
But
up
we're
so
not-
much jet in my playthroughs of this game. I never use it.
I guess what I should say is 20s music and 30s music I just kind of hate. There's just like a vocal style that it's just like a vocal style I super don't fuck with that the ink spots have. I guess I shouldn't make generalizations like that because, you know, obviously my boy Frank Sinatra.
No, Squid does not have Wild Wasteland.
Are you sure? I'm pretty sure I do.
Check your perks.
Pretty sure I took Wild Wasteland. I got spurs that jingle, 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 jingle. Yep, right there.
Oh. Alright, cool.
Yeah, bitch.
Well, then I suggest you go to a location. I just have to remember.
Okay. Yeah, I suggest I fucking heal first.
You want to find some aliens, Squid?
Let's find some fucking aliens. Let
Go
me,
to-
like...
Hmm?
Let me heal first. Where's Novak?
Okay. I always go to the Vegas clinic. Yeah, Squid already talked to Rex. They have the well somewhere on their map. I don't know where it is.
Yeah.
There it is, the dry well, I think.
Dry well?
No.
El Dorado Dry Lake?
No, that's not it.
Where the fuck is Novak?
Novak is like in the middle.
Okay.
It's by Helios.
By Helios.
Down.
Oh.
You're idolized. Near Boomers. Yeah, that's where the well is. I'll be right back.
Alright.
Okay, Boomer.
Okay, Boomer. Hello, Novak. I wonder, because, like, obviously these people know that it says no vacancy, so I wonder if they're just like, can't think of what else to call it. Oh, I got spurs that jingle. But yeah, now that Toad's away, I can freely slander the ink spots. I don't have a problem. Do you two ever do modded Lethal? I haven't played Lethal Company modded yet. I don't know if Toad has. He might have.
It's a little bit difficult for me to do modded Lethal Company right now, but I want to say this before. I think I've said it before, but Novak is a great example of a themed town in Fallout.
Oh yeah.
People like to point and say, "Oh, Megaton sucks," and it is silly. I think Novak is like a lot more logical because it's a motel. Why wouldn't people live in it?
Yeah. Tenpenny Tower is, like, the evil, shitty version of Novak.
Yeah. There's ghouls within, or underneath, rather.
Well, they're turbo racist against the ghouls. NCR Correctional Facility. I apparently need to talk to somebody near the Powder Ganger. And I'm very surprised that the Powder Gangers are even around enough to vilify me. Anyway, I guess I don't know. There's just I just kind of hate the Inkspot's vocal style. There's not much else to it. Something about it, like, ekes me out. On top of that, the rest of the song is... like, none of their songs are interesting enough anyway for me to, like, get over the fact that I think their vocal style creeps me out. Who's fucking snuffling around over here? Oh. Fucking more Powder Gangers. Duh! What an interesting little cave. I love being Spy in Lethal Company. Yeah, honestly, because, like, I don't want to... I'm somebody who, like, for the most part, likes my games to be close to vanilla. RimWorld is, like, I think a great example of, like, you know, there's, like, a ton of, like, really good RimWorld mods out there, and occasionally I partake. But for the most part, I really only use replace stuff and wall lights in RimWorld. There's a mod I used to use that let you see the temperatures of rooms, but they made that vanilla when they did Biotech. But like outfits and stuff in Lethal Company, I think would be something I would do. Just because, like, it's better for everyone if you could tell each other apart. Wow, you could tell you're not supposed to fucking be up here, eh? Where the fuck? That said, Toad, I don't think Toad's played Skyrim, and he's never beaten it. So, if I ever stream Skyrim outside of Toad, I have a list of mods that I will be using.
What do you want? You speak truly, for it is unlikely that an outsider would know both the Elder's name and that passphrase.
Okay, so that's two of them. And then the abandoned boss bunker. Oh, it's even shitty in red over here. Ugh. Fucking Elijah. God damn it. Oh, Gasper, the bingle, bangle, bingle, bingle, bangle. But yeah, I don't know. Oh, right, I was talking about Skyrim. If I stream Skyrim, and by which I mean if I stream... The channel, Mustikalan, will stream Skyrim. I'm just unsure if I will be streaming it or if Toad will be streaming it. If I am streaming it, I have a list of mods I will be using. One of which being swearing mud crabs. Just because I think it's really funny when like, a wild animal says fuck. there's a mod that makes the mud crabs in Skyrim. It's like, God fucking damn it, motherfucker. I've had Skyrim since 2020 and I still haven't done every quest. I've got you beat. I've had Skyrim since 2012. Oh. Where the fuck are you, man? Might have to hit the BRB here in a second.
Approach slowly, stranger. Then I am sworn to report. I've been dividing my time between the camps to the north and south. One belongs to the NCR, the other to a band of slavers known as Caesar's Legion. I was sure the NCR. Instead, the two sides of...
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna take a quick BRB. For a second. I will, BRB. There's the, there it is. Okay. I'll be back.
Hello, chat. I'm back. I'm gonna assume Squid's getting food. They mentioned something about that. Oh, my cat is silly. I've got like a whole bed made up for her, and she prefers to sit on this like ladder I have in my room. Don't ask why I have a ladder in my room. Um, I really like Fallout a lot, even though I just like bitched. I bitched a lot earlier about 3 and problems I have with New Vegas. Most of the problems I have with New Vegas kind of come down to, oh, they didn't have enough time, you know.
Hello, I am back.
This has aged poorly. Hello.
Yeah, it was the opposite of getting food, actually.
Oh, you were removing food from your body.
Exactly.
You know, ladder
the
were more
reason-
dangerous than loaded guns. That's true. You know, most people die to ladder-related accidents.
Well, the reason Toad has a ladder is because it's so his mom can come in and kiss him on the cheek every night because he's so tall.
That's not even funny. Like, it's not.
What do you mean it's not funny?
That's why I own 20 guns, in case some sicko tries to sneak in a ladder. That's what is that a reference to? I know that. Anyway,
Ordinary guys
um,
with knives and bullets, and they're taking over Nevada.
I love Fallout a lot. My first game, I was like early. No, I think it was late 22. It was like, I want to play a Fallout game. And I was like, I don't know where to start. I didn't ask Squid. I was like, what's the most popular one? New Vegas? Okay, I'll play it. And I went through the game.
He played Russian. Okay, so you know how when you play Russian roulette, it's supposed to be you've only got one bullet in the chamber?
Yeah.
Well, being like, what Fallout game should I play is like that, but there are 3 bullets in the chamber.
Yeah. What about Tactics or Brotherhood of Steel?
Brotherhood of the Steel. Okay, I've never played Tactics, but Brotherhood of Steel is like if there was a nuke inside the revolver.
It's like a blank filled with ants.
It's a blank filled with ants and hornets.
Right. It's a Gravity Falls reference. It's a good one. Logan.
I need to
I think
watch
Critical
Gravity.
Stan says that.
That sounds like a gross.
Anyway,
I need to watch Gravity Falls. You know they made that little Dorito. They made that little Dorito man a Tumblr sexy man.
Dorito man. Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's
Bill.
he's a triangle.
Right. So I played through New Vegas, and I did it fairly quickly. I think I spent like 4 hours playing the game, my first playthrough, and I was like, it was mid, and I went and did other things, and then I came back to it like 3 weeks later, and I fucking no-lifed that game. I spent like an entire 300 hours playing nothing but New Vegas, and I was like, this game's actually really good, actually. And then I was like, I want to try Fallout 3, and so I tried it, and I was like, what the fuck? This game blows.
Yeah, it's bad.
Long story short, I had like a bad experience with Fallout 3.
It's fucking dire,
Nowhere to
dude.
go. The game does not want to be played.
No.
Like, when I first tried to play it like last year, like early last year, I was like, you have to get like a file that mimics games for Windows Live, and now that doesn't work anymore. You have to get like this thing that like patches your game for you, and it's like, what? Why can't I don't know if you saw this, Squid. Isn't the game called Fallout Tactics Brotherhood of Steel? I think you're right, actually. I don't know.
I thought they were. Hold on.
I think they're two separate games.
Yeah.
My
yeah, they're
was,
2 separate games because there is Fallout Tactics Brotherhood of Steel, but I'm pretty sure there's also Fallout Brotherhood of Steel. Yeah, because there's Fallout Tactics Brotherhood of Steel, commonly referred to simply as Fallout Tactics, and then Fallout Brotherhood of Steel.
Wow, that's not confusing at all.
Yeah, on Brotherhood of and it's the worst one.
Real.
Brotherhood of Neil. It's just a guy.
Brotherhood of Neil.
It's like it's a bunch of different guys all named Neil.
I don't know if I told you this, Squid. I think I DM'd it to you. The smallest thing that pisses me the fuck off is that the Steam version for Fallout 3 is bugged in a way that, like, at least for me, the way I'm playing it, which is like mostly vanilla, I only have like stability mods, so this stuff's fucking crashing. Oh, right. The way that the game works is that, like, Steam only counts the time you spend in the launcher.
Oh, you DM'd me about this, actually.
Not the fucking game. So even though I spent the entirety of yesterday playing Fallout 3, it still reads 5 minutes, and this is a small thing, but no one's gonna believe me that I played through, like, a bunch of hours on Fallout 3. It's just 5 minutes, because the launcher is what counts.
Look, man, all I can tell you is thank God for small blessings.
Yeah.
What, you want street cred for Fallout 3?
Well, I just want people to know how much I've suffered, though.
You are like a summer ant! Why
It's
is
a
my
fire
dog
ant.
up? Yeah.
Those guys actually fuck in 3. They do a lot more damage.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like, in terms of character, I feel like the Courier is way stronger than the Lone Wanderer in terms of like vitality, even from level 1.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
And I
the
think
Courier can get bit in the face by the fucking the Mirelurks. I've noticed are really fucking tough early on. They hit really quickly and do a lot of damage.
Oh, yeah. The thing about Fallout 3 is you're really squishy in the beginning, but I think... So, like, here in New Vegas, we're almost level 30, and we're still getting fucking clobbered by death claws. If I'm remembering correctly, that is super not the case in 3.
Oh, 11. Yeah. You're doing this quest. Oh no!
Yeah, this quest.
I pray for you, my child. I'm of the opinion that the vaults kind of suck in this game. I'll say that. This one isn't awful. It's okay. The guy got a respawn. Of course, Courier is a Chad. Yeah. I've mentioned before that it makes entirely more sense for some guy to get shot in the head and become an evil like bastard than just some regular kid to come out of the vault being totally fine and decide to be an evil person.
Yeah. Well, because, like, you know, frontal lobe damage is a hell of a thing. You ever hear of Phineas Gage?
Yes, I have heard.
Yeah,
of
you're an
Phineas
avid Sam O'Nella fan, so you would
Whoa.
have heard.
That guy fucking jump scared you.
Yeah. I really like Bulbman's emojis there.
Yeah, you equals summer ant.
You are like a summer ant.
Um,
I'm gonna seal up all my cracks and you're gonna keep coming back because you keep
the
smelling
fact
the
that they don't
syrup.
tell you, like, even when they try to give the Courier some lore before what happened, and they don't outright tell you, oh, the frontal lobe damage made you into this. No, they let you completely make up your whole thing, which is the point of, get this, a role-playing game.
Oh yeah.
And
it's so bizarre thinking about like Fallout 3 versus Skyrim, or like no, Fallout 3 versus Oblivion. I think is the fairer comparison, for the simple fact that Oblivion came first. But well, not
the
first.
fairest game of all.
But it's so wild how, like, Oblivion, say what you will about Oblivion, it's ugly. It's aged a little weirdly. It runs a little strangely on Steam. But
It runs badly for me.
it's still really well put together. It's a very well-made game. Oh, no!
You need a lockpick skill of 75 to open this.
I
Also,
can't believe...
here's something weird. During one of the earlier streams of this, Squid was like, I'm going to save and then retry this text check to see if I can cheese it. That's how it works in Fallout 3. Sometimes you will have well over the speech check, and you will fail again and again and again, and that pisses me off to no end.
Yeah, and
Like-
I had been under the impression that was how it worked here, and I'm
Yeah,
so
don't
glad
get me
that
wrong.
it's not.
It's cool that if you have like 1 or 2% underneath the check, you can still have like a small chance to make it. That's cool. I like that. But me having 43 speech and failing a 20 speech check, it makes my blood boil.
Yeah, it's a bunch of bullshit.
It's also just kind of weird that they list it as like percentage in that game. It's like you have 25% of speech. It's like what?
So speaking of RPGs again, Baldur's motherfucking Gate.
Yeah, they should make that into a Fallout game, I think.
I mean, so here's something interesting. I mean, I don't think Bethesda, ever since after New Vegas, I don't think Bethesda's ever gonna let anybody else touch Fallout.
I don't think we talked about that. It's pretty saddening.
Because it's obvious that some of the higher ups at Bethesda are
Still looking.
really salty and really upset that New Vegas is the more popular game between New Vegas and 3.
Which I think is interesting, considering the show paints that in a different light.
Well, I do have to wonder what the vibes are now within Bethesda.
Yeah, because I'm sure that they exchange people all the time, right? So like,
Not even that, but like, do you have the same opinions now as you did 10 years ago?
no, I don't even think I had opinions 10 years.
Oh, right. I forget,
'Cause I
you
was
are
a-
the summer ant.
It was this summer, and I kept coming back for the syrup.
I kept coming back for this.
Fallout 3 has some interesting vaults. I think maybe it's because I've played like almost 350 hours of this game. My one stopper. There's something funny about it not popping up like a second or two after, but like the millisecond you make contact with that guy and kill him.
Yeah, it feels very much like the fucking the JoJo meme.
Yeah, it's like doo 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 doo. But like in Fallout 3, they have the Gary Vault, and then they have the fucking super irradiated one, which sucks. But
I think the Gary Vault is lame.
I think it's funny and
I think it wears its welcome out way faster than it thinks it does.
Maybe you're right about that.
Because it's like haha, it's a funny bit, but then it just keeps going, and it's like, okay, all right, knock it off.
The vault where it's like, you know, spooky ghost people walking around, where it's like a chemical in the air that's making you see this stuff. That's cool.
Yeah,
this game has this vault, which is kind of small and not really, you know.
This vault
important.
is this vault
Mantis
is
Heaven.
This vault is just kind of, what if there was like a place that was abandoned and it had a bunch of big old bugs in it?
Bugs and rats. I like that idea.
It had a bunch of big old bugs and rats. Hey,
I don't need nothing more than bugs and rats.
Hey kids, what do you guys like? Well, gee, Mr. Obsidian, I sure do like them bugs and rats.
You're gonna drown.
Dr. Drown.
Ragdoll have always been amazing in these two games.
Oh, yeah.
That's one thing I love with the Gamebryo engine. Even in fucking Skyrim, there's like great ragdolls.
I genuinely think Skyrim has the best Rogdals.
Ragdoll.
Ragdoll. I think Skyrim has some of the better ragdolls of the three.
I don't know why you are a summer ant. It's so funny. I just can't get enough of it. Same.
It's because you keep smelling the syrup.
We're poisoning Goldman.
We're poisoning
in the arms of an angel.
Yeah, we're poisoning. We're poisoning the minds of the youth. Yeah.
me when I wake up and poison the minds of the youth.
Yeah, me when I wake. I'm serious though. Don't tell.
Like,
all right.
It's so funny because people always like to say, "Oh, look at Megaton. It's stupid. It's silly." Megaton, for like being the first town you encounter,
it has a cool moment the very first time you play, when you, especially if you, so when I first played Fallout 3 when I was 13, definitely too young to be playing Fallout 3. And so being a dumb 13-year-old, I wandered around the wasteland for like a while before I came across Megaton. So it was like night when I found it. And like that is and like Megaton at night, when you fucking find it for the first time, is genuinely striking. Here we go. Fuck.
Yeah.
It's just inside the town is really underwhelming and does not, I don't think it lives up to the hype.
The gate animation when it opens and it's like, it's got a really cool striking design from the outside, but I agree. Besides there being a bomb in the center of the town, it's also kind of like difficult to navigate, especially in your first time. I did not know where the supply store was the first time I played.
I'm glad that I'm okay. I was gonna bring up that I get lost every time I'm in Megaton, but I didn't wanna say that just in case it's just me being stupid.
Nah, I mean, like, I know where I'm going now, but like, fuck, it's just not fun going zigzag around in their place.
No.
Megaton would benefit greatly from like a funny little pulley system elevator. I think that would be funny. I don't know. I feel like they didn't lean hard enough into we're a junker town full of from planes, and here's like a robot as a deputy. It's like, well, I mean, they did that in New Vegas too, but you know
I
what?
think they did it way
I'm gonna have a
better in
dream
New
about being a
Vegas.
summer ant. I'm gonna wake up laughing my ass off.
Why do I smell syrup?
Why do I smell syrup? Why do I have the urge to keep coming back even after the cracks are sealed? That's dumb.
Must be the
I'm
syrup.
an idiot. Must be the syrup. Here comes the honey. Here comes the syrup. Anyway,
Don't blame it on the sunshine. Don't blame it on the moonlight. Blame it on the syrup.
Also, it's really strange that like there are no achievements for Fallout 3, like at all.
No, they weren't I mean, I don't think they.
I know.
So like when the PS3 first launched, it didn't have trophies. Trophies were added later. And if I'm remembering correctly, Fallout 3 never got trophies.
It just makes so much sense. So like, all you got to do is add one for each of the major quests, and that'd be the bare minimum, but it'd be something.
Honestly, but something I find interesting is that like even like re-releases of older games, like I'm gonna check right fucking now.
I think Bultman's talking about Aunt Jemima.
Aunt Jemima?
Aunt Jemima. I get it.
Yeah.
Hello, is the syrup? Hello. Is it syrup?
You're looking for? Okay, I was
Is the syrup in the room now?
I was mistaken. Planescape Torment. Wait, no, Planescape Torment does have achievements on Steam. The Steam version of Planescape Torment, and that game's fucking ancient.
Yeah, so there's no fucking.
That game's older than Toad.
Bethesda.
I mean, the Steam
Add
version.
like, you should add one achievement to Fallout 3, and it's for
killing yourself.
Just killing yourself.
It's returning the game off. Man, that really got you, huh?
100% achievement completion for killing yourself.
Oh. That's silly.
This has happened to me like 5 times while playing Fallout 3, but like, whenever you sit down in like a scripted sequence, like in the Anchorage DLC, or fucking simulation quest with the weird, like, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
There's like a really common bug, too common, where you get stuck on the seat, unable to move because like a trigger didn't happen that tells the game that you can move now, and you gotta literally open the only answer is to open console and type like disable collisions, like you can move.
Yeah,
it happens too often.
I almost wonder if like it would be more worth it to just emulate the console version than try to fuck with the Steam version.
I mean, you successfully became a summer ant, now what? Gonna kill myself.
I should stream Empires of the Undergrowth again. If we're gonna keep talking, if we're gonna talk about summer ants.
Just what the fuck are you here for? Oh, I know what you're here for. This is Vault 11?
Yeah.
Okay, let's just look it up. Why not? I'm not doing anything else.
Okay, thank you, Otacon.
Located west of Boulder City. The creatures are giant ants, bark scorpions, giant rats, not ants. Sorry. One of the 5 vaults constructed. Yeah, the game consists of it has 3, 19, 21, and 34, and 11, I think. And right, there's other vault.
You know, from the angle at which I saw him, Rex kind of looked like a motorcycle.
Dude, could you imagine if like Rex could transform into a motorcycle?
Oh my god. I think the engine would have a stroke and die.
I actually like the one of the mods, the Frontier for New Vegas, like adds fully functioning vehicles, which I think I've shown you, and it works surprisingly well.
Huh.
And like at one point, they were like gonna release the car part of the game of the mod like standalone, so people could just use the cars stuff. And then like I don't want to get into it, but there was controversy about the Frontier like a lot. I don't know if you've ever heard of that.
No, I have not. Tell me.
Well, let's look it up.
Let's look it up. It's in a book.
I don't want to be wrong and stupid on stream.
Yeah, that's my job.
So, well, they're not going to have it on the wiki. All right. Is there not like a Wikipedia article? I wonder the controversies. Yeah. Okay. All right. Here's the Steam community thread. Yeah. So there was like fetishized content in the mod. Like there was a character named America, and she was like, they had the option to like enslave her, and she would call you master and stuff.
Ooh.
You'd fucking off. There's some cringy dialogue. People said it was like a COD clone.
What a bizarre thing to say.
Right. There was like pedophile allegations, but nothing really came of that, I don't think.
Alright, so we've got like weird racism.
I mean, weird racism. Yeah, people were just kind of like, "Ooh, look." I'd rather make her into this. Okay, Baldwin, you need to calm down.
We need to.
Hey, long and short of it is, this mod was like in development for like, I don't know, 6 years or something, and
and at no point did they ever hire a sensitivity reader.
did not seem like it. No, they're like, it'd be really funny if we had an Asian character named America and we could turn her into a sex slave. Wouldn't that be cool?
It's like you're in a meeting. It's like you're in a meeting with them.
A long time ago. Anyway,
It's like you're in a meeting with them, and their right arm is huge.
Welcome to Goon LLC. Would you like to initiate? Boss makes $1.
Boss makes $1. I make a dime. That's why I goon on company time.
But without going too far into it, it was the sexual stuff, and there was allegations against one of the creators that he was like a weirdo
of like sexual impropriety.
And he had a proprietary connection. So yeah, not great. The mod also wasn't very fun. Like, it was in fact like a Call of Duty mission, and
man, Fallout drama is something else, isn't it?
Yeah, the car gameplay was the only real bit of value we got out of the Frontier.
I feel like I don't really ever hear Elder Scrolls community drama.
It's because there really isn't like much to talk about. I think Elder Scrolls is like a lot less loud about it.
I don't know, man. I think, well,
They keep it
because
to themselves.
here's the thing. Here's what I've noticed. First of all, no, the fuck they don't.
I don't really care about Elder Scrolls currently, so.
So, in much the same way that Toad is really into, Fallout, I'm really into Elder Scrolls. I know way too much Elder Scrolls lore. For
You
instance,
could say it's a tale of two shitties.
It's a tale of two shitties, that's right. It's one of my favorite word plays. I don't know why.
It's iconic.
It is pretty iconic. I think I have to give Neryl credit for that one entering my brain. I don't know if I can comfortably say he came up with it. He probably came up with it independently, but I can't confidently say that he was the first person to ever put pen to paper and say a tale of two shitties.
Yeah.
Also, not that he needs it from me, but shout out Neryl. His video about piracy and emulation is incredible. Alright, fucking,
It's the title of a YouTube video posted 11 years ago.
A Tale of Two Shitties?
Yeah.
I'm not surprised.
There's like a weather lady who says, "Let's see which shitties are gonna be hit by this storm." With literally horse balls. That's so true, DB.
Yeah.
The first mod.
I just mean that, like, I just mean about the people who talk about and do Fallout things, because I remember a couple years back there was, like, drama is... I don't know if drama is the right word for it, but there was, like, a guy who talked about Fallout lore, and then people were like, wait a minute, is this guy racist? But, like, he wore a fucking... But, like, he wore a fucking bowler hat, so we should have known he was racist.
Bowler hat. Dude,
Anybody
you remember Mitten Squad? What a legend.
Anybody in the fucking year of our Lord 2024 who is out here wearing a fucking bowler hat should be tried.
Do you have any Radaway?
What? I had exactly one Radaway and I used it in Vault 11.
Okay.
Why? You gotta... I mean, I think he was racist.
We should clarify that anything we say on Mr. Galan is entirely satirical and probably
anything
not
we say on Mustakalan we mean 100%.
You should kill yourself now.
He meant that. You should get him.
You should get him. Get him.
Get him, boys!
How many times do you teach you this lesson, old man?
Ugh. I think I fucked up by fast traveling where I did, but it's fine.
You're getting close to level 30, which means you'll be ready to do the thing.
Yeah, I'll be able to fucking cock slap Deathclaws.
Mm-hmm. I wonder what Mr. House wants you to do.
I'll fucking hit him with season my meat.
Oh, no.
Just...
Dude, you'd be like Drake.
What a bizarre... Drake?
Yeah, you'll just flop it down on their faces and deal like 20,000 damage.
Oh. No, I was doing another LTG reference.
Mm.
Because that's another, like, bizarre... That was, like, another bizarre monologue he had.
Yeah, he's, like, very closeted gay.
I don't even know if he is. I just know that he's fucking, I just...
Where's the copy pasta? Hold on.
Where is the copy pasta?
I think we're talking about something different entirely. Let me show
We
you
might
something.
be. Hold on. LTG season My meat.
Fuck. Where is it? It's so funny.
Oh, God. I found it. Low tier gods pro tip. Don't give me a pro tip, gentlemen. You a nobody. How about I give you a pro tip? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna flop my BBC out on the table. I'm not reading the rest of this. This is vile, and I'm not reading the rest of it.
Vile.
Fuck. I should update the Patreon. Maybe that should be like a thing I do. Where I just read out these fucking disgusting copy pastas for like $1 a month.
$1 a month.
Well, yeah.
Still looking for this.
Low tier patron. What are you looking for?
Yeah, so a gay person might be described as a bit funny, on the bus, batting for the other team, of wearing comfortable shoes.
What?
Like, there are some fucking hilarious ones.
Oh, are you just... You ever heard Light in the Loafers?
Yeah, I've heard
Light in the Loafers, what's the fucking other one? Having sugar in your tank?
Yeah, I have
a
chicken.
I have a fucking quote-unquote funny anecdote about that one.
Friend of Dorothy.
Oh, yeah.
Light in the loafers. Light in the fedora.
So, Friend of Dorothy is actually really interesting because the deal with that one is that in her time, Judy Garland was actually a very supportive ally regarding the LGBT community.
Uh-huh.
And that's why Friend of Dorothy is there. Because Judy Garland famously, her most famous role was Dorothy in The Wizard of Oz.
Yeah. There is a list of slurs on the Wikipedia article.
Alright.
One of these is not a slur. It's terms describing gay men. One of them is Bean Queen.
Alright. Real quick disclaimer. I'm non-binary and bi, and Toad is bi. We've got the pass for some of these. Not all of them.
The first B in the alphabetical order for slurs is backgammon player.
What? What is that even supposed to mean?
Butt pirate.
Butt pirate is a phenomenal one, by the way.
Fairy.
Yeah.
Fruit. Fudge packer, I've heard that.
That one's like vitriolic.
Boy. Oh my god. Terms describing lesbians, yeah.
Those are the ones we don't have the pass for.
No. Boy.
Heal 10,000 points of damage with stim packs. Wahoo!
Nice.
Alright, Vault 2-2.
Fluff. That's a term, apparently.
What is it?
Fluff.
Oh.
You fluff.
I know poof is.
Yeah. A stud. Okay.
I feel like most people would not agree that that's a term specifically for gay men, but alright.
No, this is lesbians.
Oh. Right.
Androgynous. Oh, I can't say that word. Well, I can, but...
Wait. Is it the D word?
No, it's futanari.
Oh. Futanari is one of those things where it's like, it's a lot like... But, you know, in, like, The Simpsons, where Sideshow Bob steps on all those rakes?
Yeah.
Be prepared for the verbal equivalent of that. Futanari is a lot like the term trap in that you shouldn't call real people that,
Right.
but it's like, I think it's fine to refer to fictional characters that way. It's a whole thing. Trap I'm a little on because there's like a real history of like trans women being victims of violence because homophobic cis men.
This went in a weird way.
What?
I said this went into a weird way.
I just like I don't call people traps and Futanaris, but in terms of like fictional characters, it's probably fine.
Let's look at white people slurs.
Dude, yo, what's up, my honkies?
Let's look at. Are there slurs for this?
What, white people?
No, like straight people.
No, the closest we just don't have enough. It's just not enough. It's just not good enough. You'd think gay people would be good enough at wordplay to come up with like good straight people slurs, but
Well, let's come up with some then. now.
come up with right here, right now.
Breeder. Apparently.
Ew. Ew. I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
Egg sniffer.
Egg sniffer.
That's good. No, we're changing the subject. Look at all the plants in here.
Yeah.
Plants? This is,
the plants
Get into the better
kill.
vault, actually. This one has a ton of lore. This is 22, I think?
Yeah, this is Vault 22.
Let's check it out. Vault 22. Alright, I'm the type of guy that will never settle down.
I need on the
I
subject
squeeze
of
him and suck him.
I squeeze
That's
my
weird.
little hog and then I spin it around.
Squeeze my hog.
Good maintenance. Good.
What's the notable loot? Oh, there's a cool gun in here somewhere.
Good maintenance. Look into the ductwork on here on level 2 again. I know you guys took a look at this last week, but I swear the noise is back. I even have other people that can back me up on it this time, too.
I suck 'em and I fuck 'em and I leave 'em dry.
Hell nah. Feed me, Seymour. Feed me. Yeah, that's a classic one.
What's level scenes? Oh, Little Shop of Horrors?
Uh-huh.
Dude, I think if we ever do get around to doing movie night, I think that'd be like a good inaugural movie.
That's a fun word.
It is inaugural.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Also the 80s Little Shop of Horrors with what is his fucking name?
Hi, Boldman.
No, that's not his name. Fuck, hold on.
He's an acteur.
Yeah, the guy.
You know, the guy.
Rick Moranis!
Yeah. Well, I'm the type of guy.
I'm the type of guy to get really high.
So yeah, this quest kind of blows. It's like, you have to go to all these vaults and get all their stuff. Genuinely surprised they don't ask you to get a fucking water chip.
Yeah. Hoo-hoo, fun Fallout 1 reference.
Yeah, they make a joke about that in the show. Just kind of
Oh.
like nothing. How have things... Have the things I've been putting in going through... Yeah, sorry, we were just like talking about
Wait.
fucking...
Sucking and fucking and leaving them dry.
No. We're talking about like talking about slur is very important.
And my favorite, I don't know which one I like more, Toad, Honky or Cracker.
I think honky is funnier. Cracker is just
Honky.
kind of overplayed.
That's true. That's true. Plus, plus if you get like a really tall white guy, you can call him Honky Kong.
Mm-hmm. Disclaimer: we are both white
Yeah.
and
Fucking white is the
proud.
Don't say that.
Kill that guy. He's green.
Wow. Kill that guy. He's green.
That's what the Who's said.
That's exactly.
I'm
Damn,
the
I
type
can't-
of guy that is a type of guy. I'm never in one guy. I move from guy to guy. I'm the one of Anyway, they must have amnesia. They forgot I'm that guy.
They must have amnesia. They forgot that I'm him. They
Dracula,
forgot I'm that guy.
Dracula flow.
You know, we're out here smoking dung beetle.
That guy's like genuinely like insane.
Hell yeah.
Right. So basically, there's like a ton of plants, and they got loose.
Damn.
Something about the fucking spore carriers like pisses me off because like if you can pull out a gun and kill them in the head.
Why?
Because when they get decapitated, just their scalp, look at that, just their scalp flies off every single time.
That
and
is
it's
wild.
really silly to me that they chose that point to make a seam.
That's really interesting. Oh, I'm the type of guy who gets really high.
I sit on the sky.
I sit in my Tesla and I wish I would die.
Why? Why did that come into it?
I don't know.
Squid hates Elon Musk.
I do. I think about Elon and I wish he would die.
He is a summer ant.
He does keep on smelling the syrup. What the fuck is that sound?
They also bring back the fucking the plants in this game from the second game.
That's cool.
Fallout 2. I think I like the Enclave better in this game than in 3.
Well, because they're really boring in 3.
They are really boring in 3, and like they even have patrols in 3, and they suck.
Which, the fact that they're boring in 3 is super tragic, because they're the villain of 3.
They are the villain of 3. And it made sense that they are in 3, because, like, you know, they were quite the presence in 2, so they had to have some kind of presence.
I mean, and also the fact that, like, I get it, because if they're, if you're running around fucking Washington, D.C., you're gonna have, like, I think that's, the Enclave hanging out in D.C. makes the most sense to me.
Yeah.
Because they're literally the remnant, like, okay.
Of the government. Like,
Yeah, I think, honestly, I think it would be really interesting to have the NCR and the Enclave, like, interact more.
Well, the way I
Just
see it
because-
is that the Brotherhood of Steel isn't going anywhere anytime soon. They're like the faction.
I
No.
know.
So there's no use in like getting upset about that. I think that it's nice to have a break from them being such
It won't
huge, because you can go the entire game Fallout New Vegas and
Yeah,
not
they're just
really fuck
not-
with them.
Yeah, they're not part of the main plot.
No, you have to blow them up in a lot of the endings, but that's not the point. What I'm trying to say is that, like, if we're gonna have, you know, the Brotherhood of Steel for like the rest of the mainline games, which we are definitely, it'd be cool to have another faction that has different power armor. I feel like having the choice would be nice. To be like, oh,
Yeah.
you can
Like
join
I said,
these
I
guys.
also... Well, okay, so to explain what I meant when I was like, I think it would be interesting to have the NCR and the Enclave interact more, you get it, because the NCR is like... Okay, so like, the Enclave is literally remnants of the United States government, right?
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the NCR is for all intents and purposes, it is a successor state. It is an organization, it is a government organization that is attempting to fill the shoes of the United States government. It is trying to live up to the ideals of the United States, right? And obviously it's not perfect at it. God damn it.
That is quite preposterous, Bullman.
Party, Phil, we party. We like to party. We like to party. We like to party. We like to party. The
NCR is pretty good. I would like to see them. I mean, obviously, the last two games. Well, actually, where is 76 set?
Appalachia.
Okay, yeah. So the last two games have not been anywhere near the West or the yeah.
Yeah. Honestly,
West
fucking all of the Bethesda Fallouts have been like out east. Isn't that something?
It is something.
I wonder if it's because from Bethesda, Maryland, fucking Boston is a day trip.
I'd like to see what, like, what's Texas like? What's... Hell,
Honestly,
I would love to see a Fallout game set in London. Or, like...
So here's something I find... it's actually really interesting you bring that up. So, alright. Here's something that I don't think a lot of people realize. Texas has the second highest population of any state.
Yes.
Texas...
Next to California.
Yep, California is number one, and then Texas is not far behind.
California is also technically the largest.
Not geographically. Texas is larger geographically. Yeah, Alaska is the largest geographically, but of the continent...
How come we haven't had a game set there yet? But we've been talking about Anchorage this whole fucking time. Put the game in the snow environment now.
Yeah, literally fucking... but like, here's some things that I think would make Fallout a very interesting... a Texas Fallout very interesting. Is that... Alright, one... Texas has the second... Texas has the second highest population of any state in the Union. Texas is the site of not one, not two, but 3 major cities in the United States. Those 3 being Houston, Dallas, and Austin. Houston and Dallas more so than Austin, but like Austin's still pretty big.
Yeah.
Houston has consistently been in the fucking top 5 biggest cities in the country, right?
Uh-huh.
So, and the thing about Texas is that, like, yes, for the most part, it is, like, wide open plains of fucking nothing. But also, like, we've got our large cities, like Houston, are, interestingly enough, very culturally diverse, very interesting places. The thunder guy is the "you are a summer ant." Yeah.
What does that mean?
you know, the god, low tier god.
Oh, that's true. It should be a black emoji face.
Yeah, it should. I mean, he was very heated, so the angry emoji face works, but...
It's true. I'm just trying to think of, like, because, it makes sense. Like, well, we have this world where bombs were dropped, like, all over the United States. So let's see what it looks like to make it, to see what, like, a city like DC is like. Let's see what, like, a desert like the Mojave is like. So, like, I want to see, like, across seas. Like, what does Asia look like in Fallout?
Yeah,
What
it's
is
like... You think the...
India?
Yeah, like,
Okay.
you think the United States didn't nuke the shit out of China in this timeline? Like, you think there wasn't fucking mutually assured destruction, motherfucker? Like...
Yeah. And we've had, like, all the mentions of China, even from Fallout 3, like the...
Well, because that was the war, right? It was between the United
was the
States
war,
and
yeah.
China.
So, and
It was
we've
the
also
same
got
rant too.
Chinese
It sure
power
was.
in Fallout 4.
In Fallout 3, there's the Chinese officer's sword, which is a melee weapon you can get in that game.
It's very good. Electrocutes people.
No, it does not. It's just a regular sword.
What?
Yeah. I don't know where you got that it electrocutes people, but no, it's just a regular sword.
Hold on.
I think you've got to be thinking of a different sword. I want to see what New Vegas City is like peak Vegas. I mean, obviously New Vegas is in this game, but I think I get what you mean in terms of, like, it would be nice to see New Vegas, like, the city of New Vegas, if they were able...
Jing Wei's shock sword is a unique sword that you can get.
Okay, yeah, so you were thinking of a different weapon.
Right. It's the one you get in the same room that you get the winterized T-51.
Yeah. I would also like to see, because that's like a thing, that's like a problem I have with video games and, like, cities in video games, is that, like, for technical purposes, cities are never as big in-game as they're ever meant to be in lore. Because...
I think, in terms of, like, functionality, I don't think it gets any better than, like, Rivet City or New Vegas. I think that's peak city in this game.
Yeah, but I think...
It's like Shady Sands.
I think you could, like... I think it'd be fun to have a big city, like an actual big city, depicted lore accurately in one of these games one day. Because,
Fallout 1 and 2 have, like, some really big locations that feel like an actual city.
Yeah, and so I'm gonna whip out my Elder Scrolls cock real quick. Your fire axe has lasted longer than actual metal weapons, and this axe has a wooden hilt. You're goddamn right it has.
Yeah, well, it's got, you're not hitting people with the wooden part. You're hitting people with the
Well, no,
part.
but the wooden part still absorbs some of the shock.
It's a good fire axe. It's supposed to chop away.
Yeah, it chops down trees, ne'er-do-wells, and doors alike.
That's right. Here's Johnny. Please leave
Hey,
this vault. I hate it.
I'm trying to find the fucking thing I need.
Let's look it up. Let's see what you're looking for, like, the filtration thing.
Okay.
The local
Over
map is
here.
practically useless in this game.
Practically, but not quite.
Notable loot. Yeah, you're looking for the HEPA 20 cartridge filters. It's in a blocked off section of the second level oxygen recycling area, which needs to be accessed via the cave system.
Oh, so I need to leave and come back. Got it. But so Skyrim, it has like the biggest is like the biggest offender in terms of like these cities are small and bullshit compared to how they would be if they were lore accurate, right? Whiterun. Whiterun is my own personal favorite example because in the lore, Whiterun it's a trade city, right? It's along a major trade route, and it's one of the largest cities. I don't think it's the largest
No,
city.
you gotta go back in there.
What you said? I gotta go through the cave system.
Yeah, there's a cave system in the vault.
I don't have to go around or something?
No.
Okay.
Pass me the controller.
Okay, here you go. Bro, you have the controller. What are you doing?
Right, so you have to go to the third floor food production, I think.
Okay. But yeah, in Skyrim, it's meant to be a fucking Whiterun is supposed to be like a large city with like a bunch of people, and you know, like I said, it's along a major trade route. It's a trade hub, you know. All like intra-provincial trade goes through Whiterun, right? Like you want to get something from Riften to Solitude, it goes through Whiterun. So Whiterun in the lore should be this like bustling trade city. Meanwhile, in game, there's like 12 people.
Got 10 minutes till I start to get too tired to stay awake. It'll be 3 hours in. It's nice to be back after missing the last stream.
Yeah. And then
There must be
stream...
flex tape on your axe, Squid.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, there's a key card in the commons area where you burned that father and child mutant creature. Like in that same room, there's a key card.
Where you burned that father and child mutant creature. This one? No.
It's like something the Enclave would do. In like the opening cinematic for Fallout 1, it shows like, or is it 2? I forget. The vault door opens and then there's like an Enclave officer that just guns it. They've said before that's not canon. They just wanted something cool for the intro.
Oh.
It entirely could be canon though.
Wait, what's not canon? The Enclave doing that specific raid, or?
Yeah. It's like, I mean, you could have fooled me.
It's in character.
It is sure in character. You're like, you will now taste my bullets. I've yet to meet one that can outsmart Bullet.
Yeah. Also, yeah, it is good to have like a good proper stream. Again, last week was another good proper stream where we did Honest Hearts with the meme man.
This vault looks a lot like Fallout 3.
Ugh, you're fucking telling me.
Green. And not even like good green.
No, it's
also,
like
there's like opportunity for like good landmarks in Fallout 3, like the monument, the Washington Monument, and it's still like it's there. Also, you can't see Tenpenny Tower from like anywhere.
Well, no, because why the fuck? Tenpenny Tower is like bullshit. It's nothing. It's not important.
Yeah, but it's good to have landmarks. You know, nobody cares about like Helios 1, but it's a good landmark to know where you are.
Yeah. Okay. I'm running around in circles. I'm very tired. This vault is irritating the shit out of me. There really are no rest. There really is no rest for these bones.
You want to cut it here?
Yeah, roll credits.
Alright. I love you, everybody.
I love you. And then next week, we'll, next week, we'll fucking get her done. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know how much we actually got done this stream.
Yeah.
I feel like I spent... Yeah, I was going to say, I feel like I spent most of it just fucking around and shooting the shit.
Thanks for coming to the stream, everybody. Love you.
Love you. Bye. Oh, I can't click the end stream button. Streamlabs is... Oh, no.
What?
My cursor is being a little goofball, and I can't click on anything.
I guess you are my little goofball.
I guess we're stuck here.